Figured out the problem. Right, okay, refresh, guys. Refresh now.
Take two.
Yeah, it's working now. It is exactly what I thought. It only happens when I haven't set my headset up before opening up OBS. But like I'm doing everything simultaneously, do you know what I mean? Who's Jamie's core?
Oh, so that's Hutchie's girlfriend or fiance or whatever it is. Yeah.
Okay,
That's
upload to SDCW, so we'll get them in. Right, sorry about that, guys. I do apologise. We should be all good now. I've just downloaded Jamie. We've got Avery Mannix, we've got Zoe, and we've got Hutchie, and that will be it, I believe, for now. So yeah, sorry about the issues with the audio. It is definitely my mistake. It's not Brett's. We've figured out the problem, and hopefully I will remember that, and then we won't have that problem in future streams. That one's on me.
Should I go ahead? Should I go ahead and do the commands for the tester lock now? Because I did.
Yeah. Go for it.
Alright.
I mean, I'm just going to be sorting out the roster. Because we've got a bunch of new additions. Avery, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hutchie, 1, 2, 3, 4. That. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Still got to delete a. Oh wait, Paul Justice SDCW. Has he been about? Is Paul Justice back?
Version of
Oh right. Well, we'll wait until he actually turns up. You know. Fuck.
Well,
I didn't save it. I didn't save it because I'm a fucking idiot. Oh, it's this again.
Cunt.
Hey, Tom Dogs. I didn't even look that time. I guarantee that's Tom Dogs.
yeah, it is.
Test your luck.
Oh, Tom Dogs is also able to do a tester lock. Okay.
Wonderful.
So we've got 2 tester locks.
I believe the women's Elevate title is still up for grabs. If no one grabs it, then Saskia's taking it. Just FYI. If you could, actually, Brett, can you add Hutchie, Jamie, and Zoe to the sheets?
Yep.
Like, obviously most of them are already on the overall roster history, but they're not on the actual main roster slide, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Hey HP, how's it going?
As in like the division? As in the divisions?
Yeah, divisions, that's the one. Obviously,
Hutchie's there.
right, Avery really needs to be drafted actually, because she's coming back from last year basically, so I think I need to clean my glasses. Yay! Okay, so Avery can go in the internet division then. Obviously, I think Zoe. Wait, no, Zoe wasn't heavyweight division yet, was she?
Oh wow! Oh my God! Look at Tom Dog's. Look at Tom Dog's tester lock thing.
I will in a sec. I'm probably gonna have to actually get spray out to clean that. Right, let me just think. So Zoe, I believe, was hardcore originally. We do need we probably will need a woman in hardcore because a few of the people in hardcore are not exactly the most active people. Fuck it. Yeah, I'll put fuck it. I've asked you to do it, and now I'm doing it because I'm a fucking idiot.
Yeah, and I also did it.
Yay!
I typed Zoe in there, and then you immediately afterwards started typing Zoe in there.
Right, okay, what's it gonna be?
So,
Mid-card
Tom Dog has a
championship
mid-card
challenge.
challenge.
Right. Okay.
I have a special referee match against Brooks. It's Brettstone versus Brooks, special referee match. I've not been able to get to special ref yet, because it's been error connecting to both servers. Tom Dogs just did one, so let's see if I can do one.
Okay, why are we getting error bollocks again? Right, let me start making matches. So we've got Wolf going for. Why is he? Shadow's surely got enough for the. Oh, we got a promo. Wolf surely got enough for the for a mid-card championship challenge out of the gate, right? Without a doubt. Oh shit. What I don't get is that he doesn't take advantage, basically, of that, and he always goes for the elevate or the hardcore or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's up to him, they're his points, but I'm like, why do you keep going for the developmental titles? In fact, who is the elevate champion right now? And, like,
Dante?
who?
Dante?
Dante, maybe. Championship history. It feels like it's been a while.
Yeah, like I remember
yeah,
Dante
Dante.
retaining a count out or something.
Yeah.
Is he on this is his second defense?
Yeah, this will be his second defense. Actually.
Yeah.
Right, so hold on. So who, oh, customized match, like normal, one-on-one, yes. No one's gone for the women's, so I'll put myself in there, because I'm not being funny, you're left waiting on... Actually, hold on. Who's the women's world champion?
Oh my god, sorry.
Yeah.
I saw stuff, you know, and I know Jess has not been doing well recently. Oh.
Well, I mean, like, you could just hope that someone redeems for it, but, like, otherwise, no. In fact, who is the 24/7 champion? It's me, isn't it?
Well, it's not Jess.
Yeah. Wait, hold on.
That is you.
We've got 2 men's elevate championship challenges going on.
It's because you restarted the stream.
Oh, yeah, Savage, I'm gonna have to refund. I'm sorry, man. Oh, wait, I don't want to raid the channel. Shit. Click the right thing. Fuck. There was some complications at the start of the stream. It's already been redeemed. I've refunded your points, so you're all good. I don't think Savage has a female core. Right, okay, so I think that we should not mess about. We should get Hutchie in a match, just because.
This place is magnificent.
Yeah.
Embarrassment of riches, as they say.
Hutchie. Who wants to go up against Hutchie? Who wants to go up against the veteran of the heavyweight division? Former tag team champion. I think he's been world champion as well, hasn't he? He has, yeah, he has. Marcus!
Yeah, he's not been a world champion in SDCW, you don't think?
If he hasn't, then he's come very close.
Oh, he is. Oh, well, yeah, because he had that one that led to the triple threat for the world title in the cell.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's the one. Ah. You know what, Marcus? I'm going to throw you in a match later on tonight. Vapor Dan has just turned up and we haven't seen him in a hot minute. So we're going to get him in, because like, I think Vapor Dan's had like 1, maybe 2 matches total. So, yeah, we're going to throw him in. We'll get Marcus in a match later. In the meantime, we've got this promo going on. And that's it for Elevate. In fact, I should probably start writing that down.
I will say,
But
If Matthew called you out, don't deny the challenge. It will not do good for your overall.
What's that?
I was saying how if whatever Harrison Grace does, he's got to accept the challenge from Matteo in the promo or whatever, if there's a challenge, because if he doesn't, it doesn't do well for his overall.
No. I mean, it is done randomly. So
Yeah.
there's no it's not like you can choose. But we are going to trial it. We're going to trial, because it's a new feature. We're going to trial it. AK back.
Matthew was just a test dummy. Matthew was just a test dummy for the promo as well. Did the promo on that? Well, technically wasn't the one that did the promo in FTU, but was involved in one in FTU. Didn't do one here.
Well, it's a part of the rivalry, so I'm not going to mess with it. I'm just going to let it play out, you know.
Yeah, it just so happens that he's in rivalries in both.
Yeah, right. Let's start the show, shall we? Okay. We're starting off with a promo. It's promo-tastic, guys.
You need to share the screen.
Okay, yeah, I'll share the screen. Sorry. Just chatting. Boop. I still haven't sorted out the 24/7 championship.
Yeah,
Please remind me to do
so
that after this promo.
if it's just a promo, because it could be a match.
Yeah. Okay, share screen has started. Should be good to go. Yep, sweet. So I don't mind listening to the soothing tunes of, you know, Kevin Owens. Bada 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 bada.
The superstar mode should work, Marcus. I say it should. It should work. But it's 2K. So yeah.
I mean,
it should work because you pay money for it. But
from my experience, superstar mode's kind of boring in a way because, like, I always, like, for example, I always used to start myself off in NXT. And it will not, like, because there's no draft and there's no promotion system from NXT to the main roster, you just have to decide to promote yourself to whatever brand you decide you want to promote yourself to. And it's like, I don't want that. I want to feel like I have been picked by a brand to join that brand. I have earned the promotion by whatever I've done. I don't want to sit there randomly and just decide, you know?
yeah, it's basically a a more limited version of the sandbox.
Yeah, well, it's the same thing, except you've just you've now only got control over one character.
Yeah. They introduced them in 2022, I think.
Yeah.
That's when they introduced it.
Oh no, here we go. It's
Matthew always talking.
straight up promo.
The only problem is that his mic is cut off, and it's a raw mic.
Yep, it's a raw mic. We'll ignore that. Okay, so he's calling out Harrison Grace,
and he's accepting.
Who, at the very least, is turning up. Obviously, we don't have commentary on, so we don't know what is actually happening. Well, the current Underground champion has been called out on Elevate, and he has arrived. He's an opponent. Looks like we're having a match. He corrupted your game. Shit, yeah, nah. He never corrupted my game, Superstar mode, but like I say, I ended up giving up on Superstar mode and just swapping to the Sandbox mode, but still only playing my own matches. Because I wanted to introduce a faction. So to do that, I had to turn off Superstar mode so I could create the faction, get them all together and start booking them for things. And like, you know, it was fun for a while, but like I say, right at the point where it's like, okay, right, we've done everything that could possibly be done in NXT. It's time to move on now. And then it's like, you move on to the main roster, and God forbid you end up on Raw, because back then Brock Lesnar was still in the game, and it was like, okay, you want to go for the World Championship, you got to go after Brock Lesnar. Okay, your number one contender is Brock Lesnar. Like, once you beat him, and it's just constantly like, you're going to be fighting Brock Lesnar, unless you know, make changes in the universe yourself. And if you were SmackDown, it was Gunther. So you could only ever really, if you was going for the world title, that was it. It was Gunther or Brock Lesnar. those were your only rivals. You weren't allowed to fight anyone else, so it just got incredibly tedious. Anyway, this match is underway. There is going to be some harsh consequences to whoever loses this match.
Yeah, the promo system can be quite harsh, for sure.
Suffice to say, it's not like called momentum or hot streak, I don't think, but essentially, the way it works is if you're on a hot streak, yeah, we'll call it that. They call it something different from promos. It can increase your defensive stats, so your reversals, your durability, your pin escape, that kind of stuff, because they're considered defensive attributes. It can, like, if you've got a stack, it increases them all by 1. That's all of them by 1. That's how the momentum system works, and that, but it only ever really works on defensive attributes, not offensive attributes. So it won't increase your finisher or signature, for example. So when you win one of these, it gives you 2 stacks. That means that each of those defensive attributes increases by 2, which can be huge. But if you lose, then it can give you a cold streak times 2, which reduces your defensive attributes by 2. So promos are really powerful things, and that's like, there are other promos, like, you know, which I don't think it's going to do, where, you know, someone changes themselves to do like a match in 5 minutes or something, and there's even bigger rewards. It's more for like the player to do that, you know, not to have AI versus AI matches doing that, a lot of that stuff. But this was just a standard call out. That's how it's going to work, and obviously we're going to keep going with the promos, see how they affect everything. Either way, it's going to be an interesting time.
Oh, Matthew?
Hey, Matteo, or Matteo, in my brain. Right now, Matteo is on something's armbar.
Sorry to ask again, but I was in the shower, but what's my mid-card champ match for?
Well, I mean, considering that it's Rebellion's show, I mean, technically I'd say the Twitch. Technically it could be the, I mean, like, well, I don't know.
Oh,
Resurgence. Brett, what do you think? Do you think that we should allow it to include the tag titles as well?
Well, yeah, because I wait.
Oh, I'm
trying to think, like, when I had the jackpot, was that a tag title jackpot, or did I get a mid-card title jackpot and I chose the tag titles?
You got a mid-card title one.
Okay, then yeah, it can include the tag titles then.
Okay, so yeah,
Just
basically your choice, I'm going to give you the choice of Twitch or the tag titles for today, because we're on Rebellion.
Well, we'll be on Rebellion.
Yeah, it's Rebellion's night.
Yeah.
So I'd rather not have the hardcore championship swapping. Like, though it's not really a brand, like full brand split anymore, I'd rather keep the title on the right show.
Arlick is Twitch. Arlick, yeah.
Arlick is a tough cookie, and his #1 contender is McGill. So if you won it, then you'd have to go up against me, which...
Meanwhile, the tag champs are Red Spades?
Yeah, I think so. You know, just type in !champions and you can see who's who.
Yeah, Red Spades.
I mean, like, you could have, you could bring Matteo or, I'd say Brett Storm, but he's got the heavyweight title, so really taking Matteo with him on that excursion would be the best one to go for. Oh, stiff shot.
Yeah, and I was going, well, for a big move. Brainbuster.
Oh, wow.
That might be it.
Yeah, I think Matteo might have just done it. He has.
He has.
Wow. Gets a win. Non-title match. over the Underground champion.
Well, that's probably got him some wonders for his overall. 'Cause I think he was on a loss streak heading into this. And even though this is not a second win in a row, if it's given him like a hot streak or something, at least in previous games that would cancel out loss streak.
Right, let's have a look at this. Yeah, so here we go. Supercharged ×3. But
Okay.
backing up on their promises, confrontations, promos, put superstars at the top of their game, increasing their special finisher and defensive tributes by 1. It does the special and the finisher as well. Stacks up to 10 times. Fucking hell, and he's got 3 stacks already. Now Harrison Grace has been demoralised. His defensive attributes have been decreased by 1. Well, fuck me. Why do I get the feeling that Tom Dogs was just waiting for the match outcome, just so he could be like, okay, I'm gonna challenge for the tag with Mateo because Mateo is clearly on one.
Yeah, 'cause, like, I feel like I'm doing decent, but not as good as Matteo probably, because Matteo's now supercharged ×3.
Well, we'll find out. Okay, so Hounds of Havoc, Tom Dogs, and versus Red Spade. Boom. Right. Okay. I am very confused right now. Hold on. Apparently, I'm annoyed. I entered in all the Elevate matches, but apparently that has somehow, for some reason, decided to delete itself.
Delete!
Alright, give me a sec. Sorry. I'll start Hutch's match, you know. Thinking about it.
I was going to say you needed to change the 24/7 title. But,
yeah. Well, it won't matter until later anyway, so...
yeah, and if you don't remember it before Jess's match, then we can just say Jess stole it.
Well, I'll get it sorted.
Now here comes Hutchie.
Making his return. He's got a big chain.
Yeah.
Definitely.
A big chain. That big chain replaces the big in his name. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know if he's still meant to be Big Hutchie, but he's just called Hutchie in the game.
He's still big. He's still big by the looks of it, but I don't think he's quite as big as what he has been previously. Maybe he's slimmed down a little bit to get some extra speed and agility. That flip's probably answering exactly what I was stating right there. I don't know, Jesus. This is definitely a Hutchie that we haven't seen before.
The great Hutchie. I say that because that part of the entrance was Great Mutas.
It is. Here comes Vapor Dan. Still new to the roster. Right, that is okay. That is now saved in there. There is no way that is changing. It is done. I have locked it the fuck in. I'm gonna be pissed if anything happens to that. Stops it from being whatever. Yeah, we haven't seen much of Vapor Dan. I believe he's had a debut. I think we've seen him maybe once or twice, but there's gonna definitely, even though it's not Big Hutchie anymore, there's definitely gonna be a size difference in this in this match.
Yeah, he was barely taller than the top row.
Yeah.
One has a chair, one has a chain.
If I remember correctly, Vapor Dan did actually win his debut, so here he interesting if we can keep that momentum up. We haven't seen a hot minute, but maybe he's been, you know, at a performance centre somewhere training. Fuck knows. He got the bootios.
Yeah, okay. That size difference is crazy.
Hutchie is definitely smaller. Like them, he's the same height, but he's lost some bulk.
Yeah. Is this maybe like when Big Boss Man just became Boss Man?
God, sorry, now I'm just thinking that was a crazy run. Boss Man was so much better than the Big Boss Man. Like,
I mean, technically no, because when he was the Boss Man, it was like the tail end of his career. When he was Big Boss Man, at least he was like, he had a crazy 99.
yeah, but like, I'll put it this way: when Boss Man wasn't big anymore, he had more storylines, he had more appearances, he had way more exposure than what he did as the Big Boss Man.
No,
Really?
no.
I thought he did.
When he was the Boss Man, no, he was Big Boss Man until after all of his major storylines. The only time that he really had a storyline when he was just called the Boss Man was when he was like teaming up with Booker T.
Oh, see, I thought it was when he put on his black attack. Yeah, with the tax.
No, he was still Big Boss Man at that point.
Oh.
For the first few years after that return, he was Big Boss Man. So when he was getting hanged by Undertaker, when he was killing a dog and feeding it to its owner, also no. When he was interrupting the Big Show's dad's funeral and challenging for the WWF title, he was still Big Boss Man.
Well, that was the version of the Big Boss Man I was referencing. That got way more exposure
Yeah.
than his previous one. Oh,
Yeah.
quick pin. What do I think? Definitely different. The mullet's crazy. I'm literally looking at movesets. Like, he's definitely. Oh, that was interesting.
Okay. When he did headbutt connects,
Fucking hell, that'd be
Hutchie was selling. Oh my god. Well,
Oh, wow.
that's not gonna work. In no world was that ever going to work.
I'll tell you what, this version of Big Hutchie, sorry, I keep going to say Big Hutchie. This version of Hutchie is definitely a whole new breed of Hutch. It's going to take some getting used to, the look, the mullet, it's going to take some getting used to. It's not bad,
Yeah.
it's just very different.
I saw the hair and I'm thinking, I want to see Paul Justice versus Hutchie. Because they both got that mullet. Just Hutchie
Battle of
has
the
a green.
mullets. Battle
Yeah.
of the mullets. And then, like, whoever loses has to lose the mullet.
Hair versus hair.
Yeah.
Last time I've seen that in EFED was Kraft versus Tajiri. An FTU. Oh my god.
How are you going to fit through the ropes?
Torpedo DDT! See, that's why he's not Big Hutchie anymore.
It's the only way. He barely got through those as well. Those ropes were going crazy.
I think he's going for a spring. Ref, move out of the damn way.
Wow, somehow the ref did not get taken out by that. Oh, armbar. This is definitely a very different style that Hutchie is bringing to the table. Oh my god, the size difference.
Yeah, it's definitely apparent here. Oh my god, that was like a chop to his face. And Vapor Dad wants more of it, apparently.
Literally, like in canon, the only way that I'd see this version of Hutchie come from the previous version of Hutchie is if he'd gone away, which he did, for months on end and just trained like a motherfucker and completely retrained his style of wrestling, which is not unheard of. Yeah. So it's actually quite a cool, like, little evolution we've got going on. Wow. Oh, Vapor Dan coming out on top.
That's
it's the
unexpected.
mask. It's the mask. The mask protecting. Oof, big double axe handle.
Bombs away with a double axe. But Hachi back in control.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Goozle.
Wow, haymaker. Jesus.
God. Oh my God, Roundhouse. And he did get him in the face. He's able to lift his
Somehow.
leg up that high. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, rope
Hachi.
break.
The ring
And that
awareness.
referee has eyes.
Well, the referee better have eyes because otherwise they'll have to deal with Hachi afterwards. And no one wants to deal with Hachi afterwards.
Maybe that's why she opened her eyes. Because he's like, I don't want to.
Whoa!
Oh my goodness, what the hell?
Okay, Hachi taking a page out of Freya's book there.
Reverse suplex. Missing with the headbutt.
I look forward to the promo, man. Tree of Woe?
Oh. I think I know what he's going for. I recognize that. He's going for coast to coast.
Wow.
Is that wow to me recognizing the animation or him going for the coast to coast?
Both.
Coast to coast. Big
And
Hachi's
Hachi's-
busted open.
Yeah.
Or Hachi's. Not Big Hachi. Hachi. That could be it, unless Hachi can grab the rope.
Ooh, shoulder up at 2.
Still kicking out.
This match.
Oh my
is
God, he's going for another one.
No
Oh my God.
fucking
Oh
way.
my God. Well, this is over.
No way.
Because there's not a mid move for this, I don't think. So this is over. Vapor Dan. Just immediately after the first one, coast to coast.
There's the pin.
And
I don't know if Hachi's going to get the rope this time.
Yeah.
Well, Hachi losing against Vapor Dan, that's a huge win for Dan there.
Yeah, that
Hachi.
was.
That was crazy. But Hachi though, coming out with a new style, not working out for him on this match, but who knows? We could see some huge success for Hachi going forward. And he hasn't got the distraction of the ECS tournament, so he's basically free to go for any title anytime. Once he gets that style under wraps.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's the reason he lost. Doesn't have that new style fine-tuned for victory.
It's one thing doing it
Crazy.
in the performance center, it's another thing doing it in front of an audience in a real live matchup.
Yeah. Very impressive though in this match. Just took Vapor Dan just completely destroying Hachi with 2 coast to coast. Just kept hitting them over and over.
I mean, if you're going to lose, that's the way to lose, right?
Yeah.
Taking 2 devastating moves like that in a row. No, I'm happy to leave it as Hachi. It just takes some getting used to. I try not to say Big
Yeah.
Hachi, because it's always been Big Hachi to me.
Yeah, like I keep saying Big Hachi or Big Hutch, essentially. Just shorten it to Big Hutch. But yeah, like Hachi, yeah, still good.
It was a good match. It was a good match.
Yeah, that was a really good match. Especially with the new style of Hachi coming out. And Vapor Dan somehow overcoming that. And somehow hitting 2 back-to-back coast-to-coast.
I mean, you say that, Psycho Kid, but we have seen some very acrobatic big men over the years. Maybe not the handsprings, but we have seen big men do handsprings.
Bam Bam Bigelow used to do a
Yeah.
cartwheel.
Yeah.
Vader
Alright.
did moonsault.
Oh, before we do this, 24/7 championship
Damn, we're not
needs to
gonna-
be changed.
We're not going to see the Justice Storm double title entrance.
No, I didn't. Someone had to take a shot.
Wow, you're just trying to take both of Justice titles, apparently.
Right. Oh. Yeah, apparently I am. Obviously, I only put Saskia in this match because one, she doesn't have a title at the moment, and two, no one's redeemed for the past couple of weeks. So you never know. You might come out on top. You might come out on top. It's not a guarantee with the overall difference. So we've seen stranger things happen.
Yeah, we've seen some like very big overall differences still win in the past. Like even the opener, Matteo and Harrison Grace. I know for sure that Matteo was considerably lower overall than Harrison.
Yeah.
Before that match, at least.
Yeah, Harrison Grace definitely like towards the high 80s. And Mateo, it was either in the low 80s or 80s. Either way, it was quite a big difference. Saskia coming out now. Predictions are up. 5 minutes on the clock, guys. Championship on the line.
If I had to guess what your overall is now, I'd imagine like 83 or 84.
I'd say highest like, 85.
Yeah, because it's like the thing is, it's a 2 times loss streak. So I don't think 85, unless he's on power rankings.
Yeah.
If he's on the power rankings, then perhaps that could be what got some higher. But yeah,
he was quite high on the power rankings, so unless that's dropped as well. Then, like I say, the highest would be 85. Either way, we have seen people drop as though it's like the high 70s before. I think 75 is the lowest we've seen it. And
no. Matteo was once a 72.
Well, there you go. And Matteo at a 72 actually won a Rumble match. So.
By going just haywire. He was just went beast mode in the Rumble.
Yeah, it wasn't just the fact that he outlasted everyone. He was in it for at least half the match, and he took out probably 5 of the biggest like characters at the time, like overall wise, and in at least one of the cases size as well, like general just height and weight. And he was literally like an assassin in that match.
Matthew was just great at Rumbles apparently, because he won that Rumble, and then he also won the Andre Rumble one year for FTU, won the Royal Rumble this past year for FTU. Is he replacing Riley?
Who knows? Well,
Paper Down thought he was getting put through the ring when Hutchie came out. I don't think we had I don't think we had a ring break in SDCW, right?
Yeah.
It's definitely still in the game. Like you can still break the ring, so it's a possibility, but rare.
We have had matches
like
that could have set that off, but it hasn't.
Yeah, like
it's like we didn't have any table breaks or announce table breaks until late 2K24.
Yeah. In FTU, it's only happened twice. Madcap and Big Lenny, appropriately, was the first one, and then there was one time in early, and that was in 2K19, like year 7 or something, and then there was one in year 12, and we've not seen any others since. So for FTU, it is rare.
90 seconds to get your predictions in, guys. Probably like the fastest way to get extra channel points if people do bet on the matches.
If they bet correctly.
Yeah.
Because it's also the fastest way to lose. Well, no, actually, technically not the fastest way to lose them, because the fastest way to lose them is just to spend them. Specifically on the one that says to do not, by any circumstances, redeem this.
And there's 3 of those now.
If that's still there. There's 3 of them. Okay.
Yeah, so there's 3 of them, and it was like, oh yeah, Riley, like pick one of those, and he still managed to pick the original one, so the other 2 haven't been seen yet. Oh, well, jeez.
Just going for the ice bar early. Psychology.
That's the obviously the correct way to quickly start a match.
Yeah.
No,
Please do
the
finish
collar and
now.
elbow tie-ups here.
I was wanting them to do the. I was wanting them to do the collar and elbow tie up after all that craziness.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to happen. I think we're just going straight into it. Jeez,
Yeah,
shoulder breaker. Well done to Jess Storm getting Sasuke up on her shoulder.
Springboard
Is
clothesline.
Jessica faster this year? She seems faster.
Well, I haven't. Well, I'm trying to think. Did I actually mess with her overalls? Because I got. Obviously, I edited it for FTU, so I'm trying to think. Did I? So I'm trying to think. Did I edit it? Did they make it the exact same for SDCW? Like 85, like for last year, or did I edit it after I set it to 88? I don't know. So maybe Jess is faster this year.
Well, after all that craziness, into the collar and elbow types we go, and Jess currently has wrist control. Honestly, trying to find a unique character, as some people like the spooky type. Yeah, a lot of people go for the spooky type gimmick. A lot of people try to go for like a supernatural type thing. Like, I'll put it this way: when Odin first joined FTU, all those, well, it was like a couple of years ago now. Literally, bam. We was originally going to go for some form of supernatural type, cult-ish type gimmick, but we quickly decided to change it up once we realised exactly how many people had gone for something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because originally like Saskia was going to join and Freya was going to join, and it was going to be like that kind of thing, but like, you know, mythology based. But yeah, like we decided to change it up, and instead I ended up looking for inspiration. I used the Prestige, which was Joe Hendry's old faction when he turned heel in WCPW. Oof, release German suplex.
I wish the physics were that, like, it would actually show the connection into the turnbuckles.
So like the upper back and shoulder blades hit the bottom buckle type thing, and sort of fold her up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Because it did, like, it did land into the corner.
Oh. Jess in middle rope. Blockbuster.
That rarely connects. Oh, Thunderlock. That armbar.
Oh,
Nope.
no. Obviously,
We believe.
Obviously, Saskia does have some. Wow, chokeslam. Does have some surprising agility, which she tends to reserve for reversals.
Was that one? Was that one or?
That was a 1. And a none.
Okay. Okay.
Just no singing chokeslam, don't worry about it. Oh, the clash though.
Watch it go from none to 3.
Kicks
Okay.
out too. Oh,
Oh, SVB.
SVB, yeah.
Yeah. I guess we could just call it a package backbreaker or something. Cause that.
Yeah.
That is what it is.
Saskia? I don't think that's
Good
going
will.
Saskia.
You're trying to get some finishers up.
Oh my god. She wants to go on that top rope for some reason, but it's not happening.
Apparently, Jess is in the way. Wait a minute. No.
She just wanted to taunt. Oh my god.
Okay. Perfect. After
Sure.
all that, she didn't get the move in. Brilliant.
Refs need to know where the hard cam is. Oh, went for a huge forearm
Oh,
there.
Iron Storm. Wow.
Wow, that was a good sequence. That was a good sequence.
This has been hitting the Eye of the Storm out of nowhere recently.
I thought that was going to be free for a second there. For a second, I thought that was it. I was like, well, okay. That would have been
Okay, yes, that
an
was it.
interesting end to the match. Went to the ropes. Spinebuster.
Ironbuster. I thought she was going to go for the pass there.
Oh, no. Gut-wrench suplex. Wow. Picks her up to kick her back down.
Oh, middle rope. Oh no! Okay, don't you dare go for the pit, thank you. If I was to lose to another knee drop.
Well, she does have a knee drop signature now, so there's that.
This is why you wanted Sasuke to face me.
I mean, no, but
Oh, no, is that Dragon Screw?
Drags her out the corner. Alex Fang.
No!
Appreciate the love.
Uh-oh! Oh
Uh-oh.
no!
Knee drop! The distinction knee. Pin. Go for the pin. Ah.
I mean, this is it. Regardless. That's it. The Clash.
Wow, that busted her open.
Yeah, that's it. 1, 2.
New champ.
Sasuke's new champion.
Let's go log that. Well, GG's, man.
Yeah, GG. It shows a replay of the starting moonsault. Okay.
Right, so I think what I'm going to do, because Sasuke's already had the free defences in the past, I'm going to leave the free defences people as bold, and if they ever get the title again, I'm just going to delete the free defences in brackets off the edge of them, if that makes sense. Oh no, whatever. It's a difficult one.
Perhaps you could do like I think it was like first reign 3 defenses if it was a first reign, and then if this is our second reign, then second reign whatever the defense is. I guess you would need to figure it out actually. No, that'd be easy to actually figure out what reign of people they had 3 defenses in. Because all you need to do is just look at the title history and see when it was vacated. Yeah.
Well, Saskia with the win there. She's on a bit of a roll at the moment. It's going to be a little difficult to get her off of the Elevate title, I feel.
Yeah.
Already on a big streak.
And Sasuke could be tag team champ soon as well, I believe, because yeah, Mythic's defeated. Oh my God, Sasuke just hates Jess apparently, because Mythic's defeated BBS for the #1 contendership for the tag titles.
Oh, right. DJ Wolf vs Dante Prince. Elevate title on the line. So yeah, I didn't ask earlier. How's it? Because like the start of the stream was a bit chaotic. So at least predictions are up. 5 minutes on the clock. How is everyone's day? What's your week been like? Have you had a good time? Obviously, it's a bit weird that we're having. I should probably get rid of Sunday on the title there. Because technically it's not happening on Sunday.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's Friday.
yeah.
But obviously that's because we did Retribution earlier on in the week.
Yeah, because
Jail mode. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we got
A little bit of
one after the
self
men's
promo
tag.
there.
Well, one of the men's tag champs going after the Elevate title after Saskia, who could be a women's tag champ on the Elevate title.
Well, HP, it's not necessarily what show, it's more like nowadays, it's more what division. She can still appear on any show, that's how we're doing it now. She's in the women's hardcore division right now. But like I say, she can have matches on any show. We're not restricting that, because we did restrict that for like the first 2 years. But what we end up having is like people that were here on certain days, they just weren't getting matches, like, because, oh, sorry, you can't have a match today, even though you're here, because your character's on the other brand, and that was on that day, or that will be on the other day, you know, and it was, I feel like it was just sort of restricting people too much. So, like, yeah, though you're on the women's hardcore division, you can have matches on women. So if you want Tess and Alice to have a match later on tonight, that is a possibility. That's quite a lot of the match card real quick. So we've got 4 matches available, the rest are pre-booked. Well, we've got 2 Test Your Lucks, haven't we, actually?
Yeah.
I swear I
Including,
reduced
title.
that to 1, but...
I think you did, but remember,
Oh,
the
yeah,
stream.
the stream, hold on. So, didn't Tom Dogs redeem it second?
Yeah.
So technically we should remove that. Although, it's not on the... Where is it? But then again, we've already... I'll let it off this stream. Because obviously we've got the tag match already set up on the match card. So yeah, we'll do 2 Test Your Lucks this stream. I'll feel bad changing it at this point, you know. But yeah, usually there'd only be 1 now. It's just amazing how quickly your matches just deplete when you got 2 Test Your Lucks going on and the tournament. Obviously, when the tournament wasn't there, we had 2 extra slots. Hey, BMU, how's it going?
Hello, bestie.
We're not doing the underground title because this is the last match of Elevate. So, yeah, we won't be doing that today. But yeah, the Underground Championship, that might be in jeopardy next stream, next SDCW stream when Underground starts. We might have a little bit of a problem there for House of Grace. Tom Dogs just tagged me with nothing. Oh, you gotta stop sending me DMs midstream, man. I can't. Holy shit! The ref's just been fucked.
Like, Dante went charging right for the referee as well.
I mean, her neck's broken. She just took like a drop kick, full force, like through her head into Dante. Someone get another ref out here. Probably needs medical attention. I mean, the ref's made out of paper, and she just took a full-blown drop kick to the face.
Yeah, like we saw how fragile the referees were at Backlash when Cena and Orton took out 2 referees and utter chaos.
Well, we will have a look at your overalls HP after this match. Oh, Dante not wanting to get hit with another drop kick. Wow! Where's his run off the springboard? How's it going there?
Okay,
Oh, excuse me?
response control.
Yeah, this is,
Wee woo. Silent
yeah.
alarm activate.
We'll have to get rid of that.
Yeah. Lucky this is just a 1-on-1 match, but yeah.
See, this is the thing. I wouldn't mind people having that move if it was a signature.
Yeah, because then
It's guaranteed to only happen maybe
Right.
once or twice in a match because they're going to have to build up that signature to be able to do it in the first place. Whereas, like, if it's a normal move like that is, then it can happen at any moment.
Well, yeah, it could happen at any moment. But you can set the AI logic to just once.
True. I mean, yeah, if it's set to just once, then sure. The whole problem was when you had, like, 3 or 4 people in a triple threat fatal 4-way match all doing it. So you'd end up with the camera zoomed in. That guy does it now. Another guy's doing it. Now that guy's doing it again. You miss half the match.
And, like, yeah. Including, like, pivotal moments in there as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll say my prediction is at best you're going to be at 85. Jeez, what a combination.
Yeah, I would think 83 to 85 is the range.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Single forearm.
Got quite a bit of distance on that. Yeah, so I might not get rid of it for Dante, but I will say to do it once.
Yeah.
Which, to be honest, I've set on a couple of McGill's moves, like the spinning brainbuster, for example. It's set to only happen once. Pretty much every eye gouge and stuff, which obviously McGill has a lot of, also set to just once. He's likely to do them. Like, that's the thing. He's likely to do them, and he'll probably do most of them in any given match, but he'll only do them the once. So obviously there was some times when McGill would be raking the eyes, and then he'd be raking the eyes, and then he'll do a move, and then he'll rake the eyes.
Yeah.
Guillotine.
Guillotine.
What is new with you, BMU? How are you doing? Good to see you.
Ropes.
Another Hurricanrana. Just wanted to do that earlier.
That Frankensteiner. The referee.
The referee's
was
just trying to help.
Full on.
Apparently.
Smacking Dante in the face.
Just either trying to wake him up or trying to keep him down. I'm not sure. Just full on palm
Yeah.
smacking.
Look at Randy Orton slithering.
Watch out, watch out, watch out!
They're being raided with party six.
Here's the cover!
Welcome,
How's it
Raiders.
going, man? Welcome in. Just in time for this Elevate title match. How was your stream,
Just in
man?
time for that, though.
Psycho Stacy, how you doing? Oh, we could have
We can
Psycho
be back
Stacy
on it, but she's just wearing a beard.
Right, Outsider's Edge.
Ja, kommt. Was für the clown? Oh, fuck.
Not going for the pin.
That's a tall boy going through that door frame.
Did his head clip through the wall or something?
Yeah,
I
clip through
think-
the top of the door frame.
Yeah. I don't think that backbreaker connected. I think. I don't think that.
I wasn't going to say anything, but yeah. Oh, huge forearm strike.
Forearm connected. That could be it if the referee gets down. Oh, okay. I see exactly why the referee went in that position only. Just smacking DJ Wolf right in his nose.
Oh wow, she's not smacking the guy getting pinned for once. That's an achievement.
Yeah.
They're learning slowly how to correctly counter pin.
I'd like to see a referee in real life just do that one time.
Big knee.
Ground and pound.
Classic Wolf.
Me again.
You're a little ill. What's wrong with you, David? You good? What's Wolf doing? It's just loving the running knees at the moment. Are we gonna get another running knee? Yes, with a taunt.
No, it was a face wash.
Oh,
And he's going for the cutter.
Wolf's invaded it. There's the cutter. Could have a new champ. 2 new Elevate
Yeah,
champs
could
in
be
one
it.
night. Wow. There goes Devin West,
DJ Wolf
right?
won.
Not Devin West, sorry. Fucking Dante Prince. Jesus Christ. Congratulations, Wolf. I believe that's a once again Elevate champion.
I think so.
Oh my god, this championship is tricky for the Elevate, so I was getting rather large.
Yeah, I mean, how do you think I feel about tracking the 24/7 title in FTU and the hardcore titles, both of them in FTU? And they were just like, yeah, these titles are changing hands quite a lot.
Yeah, why do you think I said to do unsanctioned?
Your one, yeah.
Yeah,
The
I'm
FTU
not
one,
being funny, but like I feel like if there was some help, you would have been like, yeah, we'll track it. I was like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, yeah. Even despite that, there was part of me was like, I could track it, but you were saying to keep having it on sanction. I was like, okay.
We still need to build on that storyline though. I feel like we still need to do that.
I stole the belt. I was the first champion.
Okay, well we need to establish that. Well, I do a storyline or cut some promos or something where it's like it's discovered that Brett was the one that did it, and therefore some kind of consequence occurs. Maybe he has to shave his beard.
No, that is not happening.
Yeah, you know what I mean, like some kind of consequence. Like gets put in a gauntlet or something at a pay-per-view. I don't know. Like I'm just throwing out ideas. That's actually not a bad idea.
World champion, you should treat me with respect.
I mean, I do. I'm just saying that, like, we need to, like, once your title reign's over or something, we'll do a storyline where something happens, there's some kind of consequence. It's been over a year. Okay, roster, superstars. Have a look at Harrison in particular. 81! Holy
even worse than
shit!
we were expecting. Ooh.
8 weeks!
Was he already on a loss streak or something? Cold streak or something? What the hell happened? I thought it was
No, he weren't on a loss streak. He weren't on a loss streak. It was. No, wait, it was 2, weren't it? He must have already been on a loss streak then.
Yeah, that's what happened? How did he get on
That
a loss
is
streak before?
devastating.
Yeah.
Jesus. Hold on. Let's check Mateo. Because this is the
Oh my
thing
God.
that we need to learn. Do you know what I mean? 87.
87. So he went from like 88. Their overalls basically switched, I think.
Yeah. So he already had. Well, he may have earned a hot streak with that match. So that's separate. But he's
Yeah.
supercharged now. 4 weeks, 3 stacks.
Oh, Jesus. Oh man. I will say, HP, you would be able to get out of that before the 8 weeks have passed. You will need a win match
Yeah. Yeah, you have to win a couple of matches,
Yeah.
which can obviously happen. Okay, so let's start booking this way around. Give me a sec.
Wait, how many title matches does the game make?
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's even more than normal.
That is. We're gonna have to do something with that because it's just yeah, it's a lot. Not that we ever do what the game plans on.
Yeah.
So it doesn't
It's
really
just that
matter.
it would be. It's just that it would be cool to incorporate the title matches if it was not every single week.
Wow, that's a bit of a difference.
Yeah, Matty will have to do some heavy lifting here.
Well,
Funnily enough, those overalls almost even themselves out.
almost.
Almost.
Not quite. Almost. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Gil versus Arlick. But that is a non-title match. Gil is number 1 contender. No, not triple threat. Fuck. Lauren Kwan versus Freya. Now, 2 ECS matches. And then we've got to start booking the Test Your Lux. So we've got Julia Frost versus Alley Cats. Yeah, that was dumb for me.
Yeah, I was thinking like versus Alley Cats. Alley Cats, who you're already on, and you proceed to scroll down.
Yep. Okay, then we've got Riley. Riley's just taking the whole middle of the card here. And Odin.
Well, that's going to be interesting.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Okay, Riley versus Odin.
Distinction versus distinction. Okay, want to test your lucks?
My one was a special referee against Brett Storm versus Brooks, and Amaya is the special referee.
Oh, that's special. That's interesting.
It's near the top.
Is it the top?
Yeah. Second row.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
I'm still getting used to it.
Wait.
Tag team.
Wait. You can't do that, can you? In a custom arena. Weren't you saying that you can't in a custom arena?
No, I wasn't saying that. Hoosian Flip was saying that. I can't remember who said it.
I'll have it. Keep going.
But that was in quick play.
Okay, well, we'll see.
If it causes problems, we will fix it. One way. So it was
Yeah.
Brett versus Brooks.
Yeah. And Amaya is the guest referee.
That's gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
what-
when
what
I
I
when I
was-
rolled when I
Oh.
rolled a special referee, I was like, please don't be McGill as the ref.
Go on. So, what's Tom Dogs? What? Oh wait, we've already done Tom Dogs 1. My bad.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me just count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cool. So let me just type that one in. Right.
Okay. We've got 3 matches. I can't believe that Tom Dog's got a jackpot.
Yeah. Well, when I saw the ad one, I was like, oh.
Okay, so who hasn't had a match tonight? That needs a match. That isn't already booked. So we've got-
Well, you suggested Cherry vs Psycho Stacy.
yeah, we'll do that. Because I think Psycho Stacy might be off of a hot streak. Cherry's obviously down on luck. Oh, maybe not.
Oh.
We're doing it anyway. Because I think it'd be an interesting match anyway. Gambit, you're already in a match. You're set. You're already in a match, Arlick, so Quinn will be on the back burner. We've got Freya, Lauren Quans, that's Marcus sorted. We've got Riley definitely sorted. We've got Ali Katz. Brett sorted, so Brooks, Psycho Stacy sorted. Apparently Odin was going to fight Brett. And apparently it was going to be McGill and Riley versus Red Spade according to the game, so yeah. That's interesting. We've got 2 more matches to go. Psycho Kid, Psycho Kid score. Psycho Kid score. Which one's Psycho Kid score? Is it Dom?
Elijah Jones.
Elijah. Fucking my brain.
If you want
Tom
to
Dog's already in a match. Fuck off.
If you want to have help, if you want to have help with figuring it out, look at the last 2 letters of Psycho Kid's Twitch name. It's EJ.
Oh god, yeah. I'll get there in the end. It's just I'm terrible with names, man. Right, Elijah. Ooh.
Oh, what the hell? Okay.
Savage is Dom, right? Hold on, let's have a look. Let's see if we can get anyone that is sort of low on the overalls. Well, Tom Dog's already in a match, so Timbo's not here. Elijah's the only one that's dropped so low.
I mean, yeah, Dom is... One Night Savage is Dom. I mean, I guess... A suggestion could be Harrison Grace, but he's already had a match.
It'll be Dom. We've had this before. He'll get out of it eventually, and if not, we'll just see what we can do. Right, one more match. One more match. Who's in chat? That's not booked at all. Hutchie's already had a match. K-Back, Riley's sorted. Matt, Mateo, Savage, Stacy, Psycho Kid, Tom Dogs, Gambit. Everyone's sorted.
Tom Dogs is asking for a rumble.
Suck my rumble. What do you reckon, Brett?
Is there a women's tag team? Because perhaps we could have BBS versus them. And obviously I know Cherry's in the match, but like...
Yeah, but it could be Jess.
Yeah. Well, I was meaning like... instead of Cherry versus Psycho Stacy, it could be BBS versus a women's tag team. Just to be like... just to get more people on the card, essentially.
Yeah, hold on, let me have women's tag teams. We've got Red Space Rogue Tiger, we've got Bad Bitches, we've got SOF, Siren, Kimberly, Demolition, Emma Evans, Jade Knight. Then again, Devin hasn't got a match. He raided, he gets a match.
Yeah.
Although I think Devin's gone. We'll put him in a match anyway. But yeah, he's the only one that hasn't had a match. That's it. Chat right now. Hang on, do we do Devin or do we do Emma Evans and Jade Knight versus BBS?
I mean, that would get more people on the card. And then we could just change Charlie versus Psycho Stacy to Psycho Stacy versus somebody.
Versus who though? Quinn maybe? I don't know.
Siren, because I did talk. Wait, actually, Tessa.
Tessa.
You did say that Tessa was perhaps going to be in a match on
yes.
Rebellion.
Okay.
Because Tessa is HP Games female, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so, we'll put, you know what, we'll put, rather than BBS or whatever, we'll put, Siren, Kimberly, because they're former, tag champs, aren't they? And then we should kind of beat them for it.
But I thought we were doing BBS because then that books Cherry and Jeff.
Oh god, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Sorry.
That's why we were doing it. And then we have Tessa versus Psycho Stacy.
I don't think we've had BBS. Blah, yeah, I don't think we've had that.
I mean, we've had this. We have. It had happened before because that was because BBS lost. BBS has had the past two women's tag title number one contenders matches and lost. So it really got. Yeah.
You just make me like look so dumb sometimes. I swear to God.
Oh no, it's kind of. I remember my own matches.
I think Tessa and Psycho Stacy had a match at the paper. Either way, it's fine. Bitch going at it.
It gets more people. It gets more people on the card. They're just. Yeah.
Right, let's go. Demolition. It would help if I could spell Demolition vs BBS. Prediction. Predictions are up. 5 minutes on the clock, guys. Alright, so we've got Dom versus... Who's Dom against? Elijah.
Yeah. And then it's Tessa versus Psycho Stacy. And then I think it's all the other P-Book matches, right?
Well, yeah, after that it's Test Your Luck, then ECS, then Pre-Books, then another Test Your Luck. Like, an extra Test Your Luck, if you will. As you do. Bollocks! Okay, I'm just a disaster zone right now. Everything is fucking failing. Don't you dare fall off of that. Fuck my life. Come on. Are you charged? Yeah, I'm
More
gonna plug
professional, I'm professional streamer.
That's why I need a desk, because then little things like that just won't happen. Because it will be in front of me, secure, nicely placed on a desk. I won't have to like lean over an armrest or whatever. Oh, here come BBS. In a match
It's the,
with the women's tag champions.
Yeah, it's the current women's tag champs versus the inaugural women's tag champs.
It's got to be said, feels like a sad day today because, well, one, we haven't had any Joya. And, like, yeah, the HUD effects have just been non-existent. We've had a lot of HUD effects recently. It seems very quiet in a way.
He wears a tie, has money, the best in the nation. He'll beat you
I'd
all and pull and
Oh, it was
play
Brennan did it.
PlayStation. If they refuse to see the pageantry, then they're just silly Billies. Come on,
It's not Joya, but
let's get it
Joe
on.
Henry,
Joe Henry's music, play Joe Henry's music, play Joe Henry's music, yeah.
And Joseph Connors.
Hey, you two! At the official.
Enough of this gay banter.
Oh my God.
Megan Bain, Penelope Ford. You two slop tarts are about to get double teamed like you never dreamed.
Yes, and tonight, the games are over. Tonight, we fight. Tonight, you meet the team of
Thunder Tits!
oh, so you just okay, you just completely just spawned them.
Oh, wow. That was a lot. Out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So shut up, bitch!
Indeed. Okay, here we go.
And it makes me want
Oh
to
my
step
God.
my game up like with him. Feel me?
It's a match, remember? It's a match, everyone.
Yeah, that's enough.
him, sir?
Do you feel him, sir? Oh, in between matches, guys. Or like at very opportune moments. Because we
Yeah,
have
like
had
when
some. We have had some that have been in
Yeah.
very good moments. So there was one, like one of the ones I actually clipped was playing Helldivers and like basically called Hell Bombing, which is essentially a tactical nuke. Armed it, started running away, and someone, as I started running away, I literally said bye like that. As I said that, Seth Rollins appears. Bye-bye, bitch. It was perfect, absolutely perfect, and yeah, I live for that. I live for that shit. I hope they kiss. Is it just me, or has it been Jess and Emma Evans for this entire start of the match?
Yeah, there's not been a tag yet.
There's not been a single tag. That's kind of crazy.
But also, in that case, wait, Bestie, who are you meaning that you hope kiss? Because it's just been Jess and Emma Evans in this match just now. Okay, my mistake.
Oh, Brett Stall special. Slamming the face into the canvas.
It's funny you call it
Oh,
the Brett Stall special.
Sorry, the instant tag. Just like, yeah, I've done my bit. Back in you go.
Terry doesn't get paid by the hour.
I mean, I can always look at the clip and I'll be able to see who did it.
Yes, do something.
Oh,
Wait, what's the referee at?
5, 6. He's counting really fast.
I don't know.
It was super funny. There's been a couple like it as well where it's just been perfect timing.
Yes, get back in the
8,
ring. Get back in the ring.
8.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
9.
Okay. That was the most dirty cannon I've ever seen.
I mean, a
For
win's
like
a win.
for like 5 seconds, just for just tying up Emma Evans in the ropes and kicked her off the apron. Like 8. That was the most dirty cannon I've ever seen.
That was pretty damn dirty.
I don't need a sensu for that one.
Also, what an easy payday for Jade Knight.
Yeah, she didn't even get to come in the ring. She got
forearm to the back right at the end. But yeah, BBS with a dirty win. But
Where is
again,
that referee? He was trying to fuck on me.
It's a win we needed
I agree.
because
sorry, the referee was trying to fuck on him.
Go fuck yourself.
that was average.
I mean, I fully understand the sentiment there, Devin. Unfortunately, a win is a win, so yeah. Sorry, just had Christian go fuck yourself. Fun times. Right, Elijah Jones on a loss streak. Can he turn it around? He might have to, like, you know, get in a rivalry or do. Actually, I think he's already in a rivalry, isn't he?
With Marcus, yeah.
Have to.
So
like,
there is a chance that you can just turn this completely around, but
I think the
we'll
rivalry
see.
is what's hurting him, to be honest.
yeah, it seems like you either get helped a lot by rivalries or it just hurts you a lot.
I mean, it was always a risk even for now, which seems like the stakes have been amplified with the new features.
Yeah.
What happened? Essentially, Emma Evans was on the apron and Jess tied her up in the ropes. What is that move called? He tied her up. She tied her up in the ropes and what?
It's the Venus stretch. It's the move that both Jess and Cherry have. It's like a double armbar kind of thing in the ropes. Which lasts for like 5 seconds, basically. The referee was still counting, and like Jess put on the move like 4, and let the move go at 8. Then kicked Emma Evans off of the apron to the floor. Then got back into the ring at 8. The referee counted to 10.
Match over.
Yeah.
The referee was counting quite fast though. It was literally at one point. It wasn't obviously the same speed throughout, but it was literally like at one point it was 4, 5, 6, and I'm like, calm the fuck down. Why are you counting so fast? Oh yeah, I forgot he's got his music.
Whose music?
Viking Raiders.
Oh.
Which is obviously Odin's.
Viking or War? Because they have both themes in the game.
Whichever one has the heavy guitar. Actually, hold on.
Don't they both?
I think this might be War Raiders. Which one's the new one?
It's the one that they use now. Are you meaning the one they use now? Because technically that's their old one that they brought back.
Okay, so I think oh.
But I know the entrance is Drew because of the sword.
Yeah, okay,
But,
so like the theme that Odin's using at the moment is the one that they I guess don't use now because it's new to this year.
So if Odin has the theme that's new to this year, then it is the one they use now. Because the one they used in 2K24 was the Viking Raiders theme, which is still in this game, but it's technically their new one because it was made after the War Raiders theme. That's cool, camera angle.
Yeah. Well, the complications of fucking War / Viking experience Raider things.
It's almost as confusing as the WWE's tag titles.
What about them?
Because Okay, so they've had the World Tag Titles, they've had the WWE Tag Titles. The
Yeah.
WWE Tag Titles have also been called the Raw Tag Titles and the World Tag Titles. Then they also have the SmackDown Tag Titles, which are also now known as the WWE Tag Titles. So the titles that originally were the WWE Tag Titles are not the WWE Tag Team titles, and started off on SmackDown when they were the WWE Tag Team titles, but now we're on Raw as the World Tag Titles.
Oh my god.
The SmackDown Tag Titles are the WWE Tag Titles now, and they used to have World Tag Titles at one point in WWE as well.
How the fuck do you
And they have the
remember
women's tag, and they have the women's tag titles and the and they used to have NXT women's tag titles.
Yeah, I remember the NXT women's tag titles. Like, I'm surprised that they got rid of those, to be honest. But
Yeah, it's a bit odd.
it just seems like that. To me, like they're trying to establish a women's tag team division, apparently, but not because they just keep neglecting it. But like, what they should be doing is they should be getting people like Isla Dawn and Alba Fire in NXT, women's tag team champions in NXT, with like 2 to 3 at least other women's teams, and getting them up into the main roster.
Yeah.
As a legitimate women's tag team division, but they're not doing that.
Like,
Because they just released half of them.
Yeah, Alba Fire and Isla Dawn was a tag team. They were the last NXT Women's Tag Champs, or at least officially, because they lost them to Ronda and Shayna, and they unified them into the WWE Women's Tag Titles. But according to WWE, Ronda and Shayna are not NXT Women's Tag Champs. I don't really know why, but yeah, officially, Alba and Isla were the last NXT Women's Tag Champs. It's weird.
Oh!
Tombstone.
Sorry. Yawning.
You're welcome, Tom Dogs. Good luck later.
Yeah, my brain's that just used up all the caffeine that I got that tea earlier. I do appreciate the info though. It's not like, because that's stuff that I wouldn't know. I'd know stuff like, you know, backstage info and stuff like that, but I wouldn't know that at all.
Somehow I have a stupid amount of wrestling knowledge.
Rings is sat and locked in, but Dom fighting out of it. Hey yo, Marcus.
Hello, Marcus.
Alex Fang with the bitties. Appreciate it, man.
I think he's pretty well in this match.
Presumably cheering on Elijah Jones here, trying to get out of that cold streak that he's in. Is that a cradle filth tattoo? On his stomach?
I don't know.
We need Psycho Kid to confirm. I mean, if so, and he actually knows who Cradle of Filth are, I'm surprised he's not a spooky character. Oh, Cheeky Nando's.
Cheeky Nando's.
I still can't believe that move is called a Cheeky Nando's. Jeez.
Oh, he just JD McDonough his own face.
Yep. And apparently that table's reinforced.
Luckily this table is... Yeah. Into the steps.
Tom Dogs. One, it was never my only steps. 2, we don't talk about that guy anymore. Because that guy got banned for reasons.
Yeah.
And to be honest, it's like the only reason that they're still like recorded is like in the history is Brett, because I'd probably just yeet them out of the fucking history books. Frankly, with the way that went.
It's just to keep the history books just complete. I mean, obviously we don't talk about that. we don't talk about it.
No.
It's like Benoit is technically.
I was about to say he's been Benoit. That's what we'll call it. He's been Benoit.
Yeah, I'm not obviously not comparing him to Benoit.
No.
But like
in regards
like,
to how he's treated by the company, the fictional company that we. Dom with the win.
Oh.
Sorry, that was completely distracted. The F5 there, getting the win.
Fuck this guy!
Indeed. Finishing off what we were saying, essentially, like, the situation, the way it's being treated is like Chris Benoit. Like, it happened, but we don't talk about it. Well, unfortunately, Elijah Jones was not able to beat the odds tonight. I mean, he had some moments. He came close. From what I saw.
That was a good fight from Elijah Jones. Eventually, he will end up getting that win that he needs.
Has Dom lost yet?
The fact that he even showed just the meteor that he just smacked his face into the table.
Apparently, Dom's undefeated, dude.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I mean, he's only had about 3 or 4 matches, but to my memory, maybe more actually. But yeah, still. To come in and just get win like that is nuts. Well, congratulations to Dom, another win under his belt. It'll happen. It'll happen.
Yeah.
Just obviously today the timing was bad. But like again, if you don't manage, this is the thing. If you don't manage to get the Elevate title challenge or the Underground or whatever, but you do manage to get 10,000 points through watching, then you could just challenge for a mid-card title and get promoted that way. Right, Tessa Malice versus Psycho Stacy. A little bit of a rematch from that pay-per-view. Let's see who comes out on top here. It would help if I could time. 5 minutes on the clock. Get your predictions up, guys. Log the matches. Shit. Press the wrong button.
Whose entrance is this?
I don't know. I am going to have to go for a quick bathroom break though. I'll tell you that much. So yeah, I will see you guys in a sec. I will not be long. Yeet.
Oh, it's the one with the one with the assault the cameraman. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the one.
It's what is it? Brutality or something? Or yeah, something like that.
Marcus in my right rear Ripley.
Yeah. And yet somehow this entrance is not as over the top as Nikita Lyons. She tries too hard, man.
Yeah. Okay, what do you want as your taunt? Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I literally saw a clip of her, of Nikita Lyons, having a match in TNA, and she's like walking down, like sexy walking down, doing like mouthing or singing along to the song, and then she gets in the ring, does like a couple of sexy poses,
then does her like jab punch combination thing with the high kick, pulls the pose, screams, does a little bit more sexy poses, and it's like, okay, pick one or the other. That's what I'm thinking. Pick one or the other, right? Personally, because not many people do that combination thing and get that scream with that pose, because she's like a martial artist, right? That's her thing. Before wrestling, she was a martial artist. Okay, cool. So lean into that. Walk in like you've got a purpose, like you're ready to have a fight. Do your combination. Do your scream. That's your entrance. Not like remove the sexy stuff. Remove the sing along to the song thing. That's kind of Rhea's thing at the moment anyway. Do you know what I mean? But all Rhea does, she does her sort of like sexy, seductive walk, sings along to the song after her foot stomp. She does her pose on the apron. That's it. That's the entrance. Do you know what I mean? It's 3 parts. Not fucking 8. Anyway, yeah, I'll be right back.
It's like when there's a car that has a bunch of pyro at every point. It's like, okay. Yes, that's enough pyro.
just spent like 20k on pyro for a weekly show.
Yeah. Oh. Decimalis and Psycho Stacy 1-on-1 on Rebellion. Are they going for a springboard? Jeez, springboard drop kick. Bester here. Chain wrestling after the springboard. Perfect psychology. Pyro can improve entrances. But if you have everything, if you have all the pyro, then it doesn't. Just makes it look overboard. And just meaningless. Because if you have all the pyro, then what does the pyro even mean? These headbutts from Psycho Stacy. Well, Psycho Stacy going for a springboard, looks like. Oh my God! Power bomb from Malice. Definitely show no lack of malice after that power bomb. Drop kick. At least Tessa isn't being as dirty. Trying to make. Oh, what the hell? Oh my God! Cross body to the floor. I was wondering what she was doing there. I was gonna say at least she didn't have like that as dirty as a cannot win as guest did from the tag match. That was crazy. Oh, front flip DDT. Oh, do you have all the pyro HP? Oh wow! Looked like Tessa was about to try to jump in the air for something, but Psycho Stacy with a big boot.
I will say this for the people that have like all the pyro or whatever. Like at the end of the day, when we're saying stuff like, you know, what we said about all the pyro or like, you know, whatever, we're not intending to insult, right? Obviously, we're gonna have our own opinions on certain things, but at the end of the day, we respect the fact that they're your characters. Like, we're not gonna like, for example, we're not gonna like everyone's moveset. We're not gonna like everyone's. Let me get the camera up, because you know, sincerity moment. Yeah, we're not gonna like necessarily everyone's moveset. We're not gonna like everyone's attires. We're not necessarily gonna like, you know, everyone's entrances or whatever and how they're constructed. But there's nothing wrong with that. Like
like, you know, we can have our opinions. The distinct difference is when it goes from just going, oh, in my opinion, this, and then like actively picking on someone or bullying them because you don't necessarily agree with what they've done with their own character. The respect of it's your character and you can do what you like with it is always there. There are characters on the roster I don't personally like their attires, or I don't personally like their entrance or whatever, or I don't personally like their movesets. But that doesn't mean that their character's not valid. That, like, at the end of the day, like, look at the characters I made. Technical wrestlers. I don't necessarily go for strikers. I have made a striker, Odin. Do you know what I mean? Like, for my mate who wanted a striker, but like, yeah, it's not a style that I personally like. Although Odin came out great, he did pick out his own moves for the most part. And I have grown to like the character. But yeah, like that's another thing. Just because, say, for example, I don't like an aspect of your character currently, you might decide, without me trying to pressure you to decide it, do you know what I mean? Because I'm not going to do that to someone. That's when you get into the realm of picking on someone. Like, you might decide to make a change later, and I might end up loving the change, and suddenly I love the character, you know? But at the end of the day, it's your character. It's your choice, and that all we ask from everyone, including ourselves, is that we all respect that everyone's character is their own creation, and that's what they want to make, and it's theirs. And that's the same as like someone, big car. That's the same as IRL. You know, sometimes someone gets given a gimmick and it's a shit gimmick, but they have to do it because it's their job. Soul Snatcher.
They both have it. I think Psycho Stacy went for it earlier and didn't get it, but I think they both have, unless it's Moose Thief.
Yeah. Who knows at this point? I don't know the characters well enough. Yeah, like the difference is, like, you know, you don't bully someone for being, say, given a shit gimmick. They're just doing their job at the end of the day, you know. Gangrel. Gangrel was like Marmite. Honestly, my least favourite part of the Brood. I kind of loved the Brood. He was my least favourite part of it. And the thing is, I know exactly what he's going for because I've seen the movie Lost Boys, you know. Wow, that could do it. Tessa Malis going for a second win against Psycho Stacy in a row. Stacy kicks out, obviously. Tessa got promoted during Ignite PLE, I believe. Winning a promotional match against Psycho Stacy.
Yeah, like, for example, they both have the Soul Snatcher. Yeah, like, for example, I always joke about a pet peeve I have with Cause where the Burning Hammer is a regular move, but I mean, people can have it as a regular move. I won't agree with it, and I'll joke about it, but yeah, it's their own character.
I literally saw, like, I did a match McGill versus Gambit to mix it up a little bit from Brett, who I usually test against.
After I beat you in the test match you were talking about, you're like, nah, I'm not facing you. I'm not facing you again.
No, like I do rotate sometimes between like Deck and Mannix I test against as well sometimes. Oh, nearly gets to 3. But Gambit did a carry move, and it was like, you know, like a full waist carry. Then he gets McGill up on his shoulders like powerbomb style. Then flips him over into like a burning hammer, so facing up but across the shoulders, and does the burning hammer on McGill. And I was like, and I just laughed because I was like, oh, Brett wouldn't like that.
Yeah, like even in real life, I don't like it. For example, I love Cody Rhodes versus AJ Styles from Backlash last year, except the part when AJ Styles hit the burning hammer and Cody Rhodes kicked out at 1.
Wow.
What the hell, Cody? Yeah.
And Cody's meant to be a student of the game.
Yeah.
Oh! Codebreaker.
Oh. Got it too.
Well, this is a close match.
Oh wow. I don't know where the roll up.
Oof.
A quick win there for Kessa. Well, sneaky win for Kessa. She was able to get the 3.
Wow. That one always gets me out of nowhere. I keep thinking it's like a pop-up powerbomb, and then it's like, no, the fuck it ain't.
Yeah.
I have heard about it. I have not looked at it. I haven't even looked at the machine guns entrance either.
I've seen Stephanie Vacker's and the Guns entrance. I've not seen Julia's entrance. And I've seen the Cody Rhodes entrance.
I do need to go watch them, to be fair.
Yeah. It's a cool entrance. So it's basically more up-to-date Cody entrance. It actually has like the wait in between when he does the whoa and then the bit of the pod afterwards. So yeah, it's just a more up-to-date version of it, really.
I'm just waiting for Joe Hendry to be in the game.
There is a chance he's going to be in the. There's a chance he'll be in the WrestleMania 41 pack, because it did say there's going to be a new playable character, which he was at WrestleMania 41.
Stacy with the win.
The big win.
What did she win off of?
It was like a Pop Rocks kind of thing. The sunset flip.
Well, that is a redeeming victory after the loss of the PLE.
Of course it showed the botched one.
Crowd noise has nothing to do with the song. I know that feeling, Stacey. Yeah,
I'm guessing the crowd singing along to the entrance is only if you have Cody Rhodes have it. If you give Cody Rhodes the entrance and theme and all that, that's when they'll sing songs.
That was a Code Red, wasn't it?
Yeah, Code Red, Pop Rock, Sunset Flip Powerbomb, whatever you want to call it. That's
what it was.
Yeah. Well, it's not whatever you want to call it, because if you call it a Burning Hammer, you're wrong. But what Sam Perez calls it a Pop Rocks.
It was clearly a sharpshooter.
It's a Michinoku driver.
It's a Michinoku driver! Yeah! That was a great match. God damn. Well, this is going to be interesting, special referee match. I don't think Amaya has any allegiances either way on this one.
Yeah, I'm kind of lucky that it's a Maya, not Slim, considering I did take Slim's world title.
Yeah, true.
I don't know if Slim and I are enemies, because I don't know if you made it like a rivalry or something, but yeah.
No.
I don't think anybody is using the Miz's theme, even though it's a really good theme.
No one's used the Miz's theme. No one uses it in FTU either.
Yeah.
It's one of those themes that doesn't get used.
Yeah, 'cause it's a great theme. It's seemingly a safe theme, because the Miz has been in WWE for
ever.
Oh my god, it's been over 2 decades.
Yeah.
Yeah, because his first pay-per-view was Armageddon 2004.
He's like going on, like, potentially his 3rd era.
Yeah.
Because I'm not being funny, I think what people call the PG era is a little bit too extended.
Well, here's the thing, like, he was in Ruthless Aggression, PG. I kind of consider, like, the 2016 brand split to be the start of a new era. There's like up to like pandemic kind of time. So there's that, and then modern day. So he's kind of been in 4 different eras.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to change the theme to the Miz's theme, then go ahead.
Yeah, you could be awesome.
Awesome. I'm just thinking of Show Miz's song. Awesome. Big Show.
There is 3 minutes left on the predictions, guys. We'll get predictions in for this. I have no idea how this is going to play out. I mean, if it's literally just a theme change, I'll let you off. How's that? Like, I don't like to do it as much as I did when we first started SDCW, but if it's one really tiny minor thing that's really easy to swap out, it's just the one thing, then sure. But it's like, obviously there was a couple of people that tried taking the piss when it came to that, and so I stopped doing favours like it was like, I don't care if you're doing one thing, you can be changing the colour of your socks that you can't even see under your boots. I don't give a fuck, I'm charging. But I'll let you off on this one.
Oh, but I wanted to change my socks that I don't have to red. Damn it.
But yeah, you get the point.
Yeah. Like, I think there was a point like that for like FTU as well. Because obviously I make the update this, so I started noticing that, wait a minute, these guys are constantly asking for these minor things, and they're all, it's like all adding up to be like a major change.
Yeah.
And so eventually, like, obviously they had to spend points things, but I can't remember who it was that did that. So I'm not saying anyone in particular, but like, I remember that being the thing.
Yeah, I mean,
I was referencing that. I was referencing that HP. So I was like, I was thinking of Showman's song, like, well, awesome, it's the Big Show. And Jericho was also. Jericho's theme was better than Showmiz's, but yeah. The Showmiz's was just the Miz's theme. Showmiz's theme was just Miz's theme, but then every 10 seconds or so, Big Show! Meanwhile, Jericho's was actually them mashing up the two songs.
Well, Brooks had a great start to the year. We haven't seen him in a while. It's going to be interesting to see how he does tonight against the world champion. This is probably the biggest match of his career.
Yeah. And it's interesting to see how Amaya will do as a referee. I have not seen her refereeing credentials. I don't know if she's passed referee school, but I mean, she's been assigned on for this match, so I guess she must have.
I will say this, like I say, when, and I do say when, because I fully expect it to happen, right? When Joe Hendry ends up in a 2K game, whether it's this one or the next one, because I do think it's going to be either this one or the next one, end of, I am going to be really curious to see who or how many people try to use Joe Hendry related items.
Yeah.
Like
I know I'm not, because it doesn't fit my cause, but yeah.
Because his hair, well, one, his hair's going to be unique as fuck, because his hair has unique colour to it. Right? So if you can, like, import that, then that bleach blonde is so hard to do, right? So that's going to be interesting. Then you've got, like...
You can't copy over the colour of in-game Superstar's hair. So...
Well, you know, because it might be a hairstyle unique to him, the colour might change differently to other hairstyles, is what I'm trying to get at.
Oh, yeah.
Then you got his shorts. They're unique. Obviously, the boots and the knee pads are generic, but
It's not just that; it's the music, it's the entrance animation, which, to be honest, will be pretty damn good for a face character. Because he's going to come out, he's doing the points, do you know what I mean? He does the wavy arms and everything. It's a whole vibe. I feel like not many people can use his actual theme though.
Because it's specifically about Joe Hendry.
Because it's like literally like, you know, I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry, and people tend to avoid the ones that actually say someone's name. Like I feel like some entrance themes get avoided just for being Death Rebelled, like with the specific voiced.
Bro motto.
Yes, exactly that.
Another one that gets avoided that's not Death Rebel, The Rock.
Yeah.
Because if
The
you
Rock.
smell what The Rock is cooking.
Yeah. Exactly. Chelsea Green. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, I don't think anyone's going to use his theme, but at the same time, then you've got the Trustful, which will be a new variation on the Gorilla Press drop, or military press drop, depending on what you want to call it. Then you've got the Standing Ovation, which will be a new animation. Taunts, clap, clap, stomp, clap, clap, stomp. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hendry Lock. I'm hoping that they have Hendry's version of the ankle lock. I will use it. Because if they do it, if they do what Hendry specifically does, he gets it in, but they try to twist and roll themselves out of it. He twists with them and plants his knee on like between their shoulder blades, and like really wrenches the ankle lock. It's honestly probably the best version of the ankle lock you ever see. And I'm surprised that no one else has done that, because it looks so good. So if that's in the game, yes, please, 10 out of 10.
I kind of get the feeling they just give him a regular ankle lock or something.
Yeah, they probably will. I'm not gonna lie, but if they had that one, it'd be amazing. The double Hendry lock.
I remember him doing that on Jack Swagger
in
WCPW. It didn't look good.
No, it
that's
didn't.
probably because Jack Swagger was tall, and it just didn't come off right.
No, it doesn't look great. It is. Oh, spear. Should really content more on the match, to be honest. Oof. Ooh. Well, Amaya's calling this straight down the middle the whole way through this match.
Yeah, it's like literally everything that she's been doing is either good or perfect. So like, yeah, a perfect official just now.
If anything,
I
she's
say
better
just
than
now,
the
but
usual
who knows?
referees, because she's not made a
She's staying out of the
paper,
way. She's staying out of the way.
and she's staying out of the way. She's doing an excellent job. She should be training our refs.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what else Hendry has that would be unique to Hendry. Maybe a new version of the full way slam, Freak of Nature.
Yeah. A new Sheamus taunt saying I was enjoying that.
Maybe a new jumping knee. But yeah, there'll probably be at least 2 or 3 moves.
Spear? No.
Might
Might have been going for a spear, but
oh, there
I was
it is.
I was definitely going for a spear.
There's that spear he was after.
Yeah.
Oof.
Get out 2. Elbow. And yes, it's a little bit away, but I don't have all the confidence in the world, but I'd be able to jump from one side of the ring to the other. I don't think you should be taunting. I just missed a diamond move. That does not mean I'm knocked down.
I will say that Brett can get about 3/4 of the way across the ring.
Yeah.
I'm able to.
if you've seen how All Stars does their top rope moves, somehow I can do that.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure how, with like my 50
I
aerial
know
range or whatever it is.
I know that certain moves have certain range to them. Because you could have like 100 on your range, but that diving knee drop 2 will still only go about a quarter of the way across the ring.
Yeah.
Oh, punt kick.
Oh, punt kick.
Brooks setting up.
Well, if this connects, it could be over. End of days.
Jeez. The world champion is in a bad way. Wow.
And that's it.
And that was a slow count.
The only slow count of the entire match was the finishing count. Okay, interesting.
Brooks with the biggest win in his career. Someone get him on the phone or something. Tell him that happened. Okay, now.
That was a big win for him.
I've got 2 Ben Brooks, and I don't know which one's the one. Yo, that one.
Wait, what?
I'm messaging the guy that said he just beat the world champion.
Oh. You're gonna make him think that he won the title.
I'm putting non-title in brackets. Because we don't want people to think that. I have done that before, and they're like, oh, so I'm a champion now. It's like, no, if it was a title match, I would have said.
Yeah. Another solid match from Rebellion.
GG. Oh, Ben's here. I just messaged him. Did you just see my message coming? No, he's already here. Okay, yeah, that's my bad. I didn't realise Brooks was already here.
Hello then, Brooks. GG.
Yeah, GG. How you doing, man? Hope you've had a good week. Definitely the biggest win of Brooks' career there.
And what's great is that I was at 86 overall and Ben Brooks at 84, so he was on a loss streak heading into this match.
A loss streak against the world champ, and he beats the odds. That is crazy. And here we go.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, possibly for me one of the most interesting matches of the night. Riley versus Odin, my 2 buddies in the distinction going head to head. Predictions will be going up for this. And also it's an ECS match, and Odin is the current ECS champion. He won last year's tournament. Predictions are up, 5 minutes on the clock, and here is the link to the tournament so you can follow along. Place is going to be real gold for a while.
Golden shower.
I very nearly sprayed a shit ton of water all over my laptop then. I had to hold it in my mouth for a while whilst I waited for the laughter to go.
I saw your reaction in the camera. I was like, I think I broke him.
Well, I mean, like, I would be pissing myself laughing right now, but I had to stop myself. I don't know whose entrance animation that is.
I'm not sure who it was either. Yeah.
Well, here
Oh, here's
comes Odin.
I thought,
He
without
does
the
have
golden
gold
light.
lighting. Yeah, he does have gold lighting. Why does he have the gold lighting?
Oh wait, is he champion?
Yes, that's why. ECS
Okay,
title.
yeah, that's fine.
He's champion all year
Oh
round.
yeah. But yeah, he's not gonna have he's not gonna have the golden light whatsoever. the only time we'd have it would be like if he gets well, I don't think he's had prestige recently in FTU, so I don't think he's on the active roster just now.
No,
for FTU, but yeah, that'd be like the only way for him to have golden lights in his entrance. Well, actually, I guess if he's #1 in a Rumble, they don't have the titles, like the title entrances in Rumbles for some reason. I guess that's technically another way.
Well, both Riley and Odin have new attires.
Yeah.
Which I made both of them. I made Riley's one on stream. I did Odin's one like yesterday. I lost to Lauren Kwan via a roll up. God damn it. 80% belief in Joe Hendry. Let's go. 10 minutes on the clock. 2 points for a win. 1 for a draw. 0 for a loss. I think this is the first time.
I beat Marcus Rivera by pinfall with 42% belief in Joe Hendry.
Fair.
Wow, Tom Dog's such an unbeliever.
Oof. I think this is the first time that Odin and Riley, at least since Riley joined Distinction, have gone one-on-one.
Yeah, I don't remember the one-on-one
name
before.
and he appeared.
I know they were like fought in
I believe in Joe Hendry.
Yeah, I know they would have fought in like Rumbles. No, wait. Yeah, actually, yeah, they would have fought in Rumbles because Odin was in the Andre Rumble in FTU and around the same time as Riley was in there. So yeah, they fought in Rumbles.
Yeah, but not like one-on-one or anything.
Yeah, yeah.
Nope. Jeez! Big knee strike. Right on to the outside, and that one gets straight back in. Collar and elbow tie up again. Overpowering Odin into the corner.
Wow. Not the person you'd expect to overpower the opponent in this match. Oh, wow. Okay, the strikes. German suplex. That's going to be a quick pick out, sure. Yeah.
It's a nice bridge though.
Already looking to kick his head off.
Jeez.
Ahem. Thank you, Odin, for stopping that. Ahem, Riley? You were going for a Stormbreaker.
Yeah. I didn't even know he had that. Well, we've got a strike-off going on now. I'm not sure how wise that is, going for a strike-off against Odin, but Riley holding his own here.
Of course, he finishes the sequence with it.
Wow.
Go for the coup de grace now. No, it's not. My mistake. It's bamboozling me.
WDDC, baby?
No.
Or something completely different. Oof. I just realised the time. Wow, that was a stiff knee. Well, it looks like we're going to be running a bit late tonight for people in the UK. Because we still have, after this match, 1, 2, 3, 4 matches. Jesus. What do you mean, Tom Dogs? Like, what do you mean?
They can be organised any way you want.
Yeah.
It's a ring canvas. You can just like
the
slap
distinction knee drop. Go on, you say, bro.
At least I'm not in this match.
Jesus!
Oh, wow, that was a sequence.
That was
a real sequence.
Missing the coup de grace, coming back with that huge lariat, turning Riley inside out before he even got a chance to recover from the coup de grace. Oh.
Wow. Frost to Odin.
Oh,
Chester here.
both down.
Both men are down. Crawling into the cover.
Barely managed to get that leg hooked.
Ooh,
Oh my
Odin
God.
nearly put away. 4 minutes down, 6 to go.
To answer that sign asking if you feel us, sir, Odin does not feel a loss just now, sir. But regarding the ring canvas, like Slapdash set the logos up like that, but in Canva, but you can set it up however you want.
Yeah, like that canvas is literally one image.
Yeah.
With a transparency layer. So I put all those, I arranged all those logos, made sure they were all centered up and at the right angles and stuff, and then I uploaded it, stretched it out to match the rig. Halfway point of this match, Eugene Zaguri out of the corner.
It's perfect position for a coup de grace if he goes for it. Or a knee drop maybe, or something else.
Something different entirely. Ooh,
diving neck
breaker.
breaker. That's right. Wait a minute. What? Oh, I saw what the sign said. Okay.
Well, what did it say?
There was two signs saying grab his.
Grab
what
his
Riley is asking. Yeah, what Riley's asking Odin to stuck apparently. Maybe Riley wants Odin to do what that sign says.
And what was the other sign?
Oh, there's two signs saying the exact same thing.
Oh,
There's two
coup de
signs.
grace. Could that be it?
Oh wow!
I'm pretty sure that Odin really needs this win. I don't think he's had a win yet in the tournament. Let's have a look. Yeah, no, he hasn't had a win yet in the tournament, whereas Riley Frost's got a tie.
Oh! Who's going right for the Burning Hammer, I think, but Riley Frost able to counter. Back and forth counters between Odin and Riley Frost. The former tag team champions know each other so well.
Both are in a precarious position. Odin lost his first match. Riley tied his first match, so he's only got 1 point to his name. Odin's still yet to get on the board. Both of them not getting the best start in this tournament.
Odin might be getting on the board after that big knee. No. So close for Odin to get the first points on the board. That's got to be it. Touch of Frost.
Leg hooked.
Now I want to call him to cover this time.
Riley with a win. 3
Frost.
points on the board. He's actually shooting himself right now up to the top of the table, but everyone else still needs to have their second match. Wait, hold on. Oh wait, no, that's not. Wait. I'm really confused.
Yeah?
There's possibility that we've accidentally missed a match.
Oh?
Oh wait, no, that's the tie. That's the tie match. God damn it, yeah. Riley tied against Gambit, so I saw 0-0. I was like, the fuck? But then I'll scroll down and I'll see that there's no 0-0 or anything. It's blank. Where the result will be. Oh,
yeah.
fucking hell. Well, the next men's ECS group stage match will be Group D. Brett Storm versus Tom Dogs.
Okay.
Well, that'll be on Retribution on the next stream. So yeah, Riley Frost, for now at least, is top of the group with 3 points, but Marcus Rivera and Gambit still need to have their next match, which is a little bit away. But
imagine if Odin goes through this entire group stage without getting any points after winning last year's tournament.
I doubt it, because, like, okay, so
If it was done the way the last tournament was done, then it'd be 3 matches each. But it's ×2, so he'd have to lose 6 matches to not get any points.
I mean, it could happen.
It could happen.
The fact that he's not won yet.
I won't say it's out of the realms of possibility. Alright, Julia versus Ali Katz. Women's Elite Championship Series. Let's have a look at the table. In fact, I'll post a link to the fucking thing in chat. Just in case you guys want to look. Right. Oh, we should do predictions, really. So many things to juggle.
Well, Julia won her first Group C match, whilst Ali Katz lost her first match, so Ali looking to get onto the board with this match, whilst Julia Frost looking to cement a solid lead, at least right now, because obviously Valkyrie and Lauren Kwan have yet to have their second Group C match.
So I'm just looking at Michael's on both tournaments. Obviously, they're both in Group A, men's and women's, and they've both won their first 2 matches. I'm like, ooh, I ain't gonna say anymore. I don't want to jinx it. Guys, ooh. But we are on just to give perspective on this tournament, guys. Right now, in the group stage, and this is the group stage entirely, every single match in the group stage, we are currently on match 11 for the men's and the women's, so that's 22 matches so far. Each tournament has 48 matches. Yeah, 48 matches in the group stage. That is like what, 96 matches in the group stage in total across both tournaments. And then on top of that, you've got 7 matches in the playoffs each. So that's like 112 matches. Yeah, no, wait. Well, either way, it's over 100 matches.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to get the calculator out because it's too much math and I'm too tired to do this much math right now. Hello? Did you get that early? Oh, welcome home. I'm going to be streaming for a bit. Paul just came home.
Hello, Fallen.
110 matches total. Brett says hi. And I'm assuming when chat catches up, because of the delay, they're going to be saying hi as well. Fawn says hi. Alright, 10 minutes on the clock, 2 points for a win, 1 for a draw, 0 for a loss. You all know the drill. Riley and Tom Dogs have said hello. How's work? Good? What? Then how'd you get let out early if it's... Right.
I mean, to be fair, Tom Dogs and Marcus said hello to Fallen, but Ronnie just said hello. Who knows who he was saying it to?
Sorry, threatened me. So it died what time? Okay. Probably. I'm just... Who's there managing it now? Ryan Lee, early? I was gonna say. Bye. Alright. Well, I love you. Yeah, cool. You have a nice time, bud. I'll see you a bit and we'll probably be snoring, so. Are you actually going to sleep? Fair enough. Alright, well, I'll leave you to it. Love you, bye. Sorry about that, guys. Brett, you there?
Yeah, yeah.
I probably should have muted, to be fair.
Oh, chain wrestling again between Julia and Ali.
Alright,
Hope
Brett,
you
me and
still
you are going to
can-
fall out if you keep calling me out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I expose the fact that he wasn't really saying hello to Fall. He just said hello. You know,
Yeah.
who knows who was saying it to?
Jeez.
He said he might have been just saying hello to the exclamation mark he put after it.
Oh dear. Oh, fuck. Okay. 2 minutes down. Alley Cat's in control. Well, as Brett established earlier, Alley Cat really needs a win here.
Yeah, it's must win. Well, any match in this tournament is a must win for anybody, but specifically Ali because of the fact that she's yet to get onto the board.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's 6 matches in total, so losing twice doesn't necessarily eliminate you. But, like, obviously, the more matches you lose early, the more you have, the better you have to perform later on. Basically.
Yeah.
Like think of a loss as a loss of a life, and you only have a finite amount of lives. So each win early on is like getting an extra life, in a way.
Yeah.
And like Odin, he's in a position, or getting himself into a position where he's going to have to win every single match.
Yeah, or then it's game over. Julia asking what time it is.
Those leg lariats.
Yeah. 2 count.
Yeah, I think in total, if you won every single match in the group stage, you can get a maximum of 12 points.
Yeah.
So the closer you get to 12, the more likely you're going to get put through to that stage.
Yeah.
Jeez, what a combination from Alley Cats.
Oh, going up top now.
So very close to the halfway point in this match, and Allie's putting it on the line. Huge missile drop kick.
Going for the pin. I don't think that'll be enough, but 2 count.
That's 2 count. That's 2 count. Oh, apparently MJPK's here lurking. And Crow. If you guys are busy, whatever you're doing, hope you've had a good week, and it's good to see you in chat, even if you're just lurking.
Julia hit a diving elbow drop. Only a 2 count. Oh. Looking for that surfboard curb stomp. And gets it. That could be it.
Move. Such a vicious move. And the Cat's still in this.
But for how much longer? Oh, Cat's countered. That was a big counter.
Wow.
Teleporting to the road, basically.
Yeah, physics. What's physics? Who knows?
Oh my god, what a shot. That might have knocked Julia out cold here.
It has. Alley Cats
Alley
gets on the
Cat
board. Alley Cat's getting her first points. She's now got 2 points. Puts her in line with
Julia Frost and Valkyrie. Valkyrie has yet to have her second match though, so Valkyrie has the opportunity, if she wins the next match, to come out on top in this group. For now at least.
Yeah. A good win for Alley Cats.
Definitely. Definitely.
You know, he's able to keep that momentum going in the later stages of the tournament.
Still a long road to go in this tournament. With each match we inch our way there by the end of it. Like last year, the finals and the playoffs end up being hype central.
Yeah.
I am proud of this tournament setup that we've got.
Yeah, a couple of good setup and a lot of work goes into it.
I do think that this year in general was a lot easier to set up than last year.
Well, for last year you kind of needed to, it was the first time, so you didn't really know how it would have went really. Well, this year you had an idea.
Yeah, going in with confidence.
Yeah.
Definitely. Right, Lauren Kwan, #1 contender against Freya, who's also an ECS champion. Two ECS champions competing tonight. So I'm getting taken away by Kurt Angle's theme there.
You suck.
Oh. I mean, I think Lauren's attire right now is pretty good. I mean, obviously it's up to you to change it, but I think it's pretty solid. Definitely no one else using those types right now.
Yeah, and there's not too many people that have like the full-on like split with the hair, like one half being one color and one being another. Obviously, like the only ones I can think of that do that are what Flash's cause. Like they have like the black and green, but yeah. I guess Buck also. No, Buck doesn't do complete half.
I'll tell you what, Backer's attire actually disappointed the shit out of me.
Oh?
So, you know she's got studs on it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Those studs are red and you can't change their colour.
Oh. That's not... That, yeah, I don't get what they do with that for some items, but for some clothes and stuff.
So I think it's like Freya's just on one so far this year. Current internet champion, got the ECS title in tow. How's she doing in the tournament actually? Oh, she lost her first match.
She does have a match coming up next though, like on the next SDCW stream. It's Miss Sonya Suzuki versus Freya.
Oof. So like women's world champion versus internet champion. How's it going, Crow?
Yeah.
How's it going, man?
This will be champion versus champion when it's Freya versus Masanya Suzuki.
Here we go. This match is going to be unpredictable. Case in point. Straight away, Hurricanrana. How you been, Crow? Have you had a good week? What is new?
Chain wrestling to start off between Freya and Lauren Kwan.
Oh, Moonsault doesn't nail it. I wouldn't know, Marcus, because I literally don't boot up my faction ever.
The only time that I ever go in my faction is for the locker codes, just because it's free stuff I get. But yeah, and I guess there's a chance with the locker codes that you get a Persona card or something.
Yeah.
Which, if I do, then great. If not, eh.
Oh, I ain't that fast, personally.
Yeah.
Oh.
Apparently they are going to be doing a Drew McIntyre 2009.
Ooh.
I don't know, which might be, I feel like it's going to be a my faction thing, which is annoying. But, like, it could mean Broken Dreams is going to be in the game. At the same time, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, I wasn't going to mention, like, not only the fact that it's my faction, but Drew McIntyre debuted Broken Dreams in February 2010, not 2009.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it will be Broken Dreams at all anyway.
What was his theme before that then?
Just some generic rock music or whatever.
55 hours this week, so damn. Well, I hope that you get to relax with us today. Right now, I'm getting fucking tired. I did not sleep. Doesn't know, but I did not sleep well last night at all. I was hoping to be a bit more awake for the stream. I did have a cup of tea at the start of the stream, hoping to perk myself up a bit, but now I'm flagging. Oh, I never get enough sleep. Ever.
Yeah, I definitely
Oof.
feel that in some ways.
Oh, facebuster knee put away Freya there.
The ring is alive with the sound of music.
Fire slap. Oh, doesn't get it.
So no side slap if she was a good worker because she missed it.
Oh, what was it? I can't remember his name, but the veteran Jack Vaughan on TikTok.
Jack Vaughan, yeah.
Yeah, veteran Jack Vaughan. If you haven't got him on TikTok and you're on TikTok, go give him a follow. I think he's got YouTube as well. Veteran Jack Vaughan. Veteran Jack should probably bring it up, to be fair. He had a video about like getting sent, like whipped into the corner, and the different styles of getting whipped into the corner. They do like the Undertaker, they do pro wrestling, they do like lucha, all sorts. And got to indie. He literally slams himself in the corners, but as he slams himself in the corner, he slapped his thigh.
I thought the referee was going to go into a turnbuckle there with how slow she was walking.
Alright.
And I was thinking, wait, with a turnbuckle explosion? I didn't see it. 'Cause she was just. Well,
Doesn't even get the 1 count, so it's quick pin.
yeah. Oh!
Yeah, that was a bit nasty. Freya is busted open.
That could be it.
I think that's the first time we've seen Freya bleed. Oh! Rolling Thunder Codebreaker. You should be pinning about now. Yes. Oh my god, she heard me. She heard me. She heard me say you should be pinning about now. Oh!
It was like, oh, yeah, I forgot.
Wow. The elevation on that shooting star press, but completely missing.
Oh, and a heartache, that suplex backstabber.
Jeez. Dominates the spine.
Rat? Rat?
What?
That was a very slow count.
Yeah.
But the referee wasn't hit, was she? I don't remember her being hit at all in the match.
Is Shadow Wolf Shadow Broker?
I have no clue.
It's not his first time chatting, so I'm assuming it is.
Where is
No,
that
no.
referee? He was trying to fuck on me.
Apologies, Shadow Wolf. Shadow Broker's another guy. He's got a character in our universe here called Wolf. He had a problem with his accounts like last year or the year before, 1 or 2, and ended up with multiple accounts with different names that were similar to his original name, if that makes sense. So Shadow Wolf would make sense if it was one of his characters. Yeah, it's all a little confusing. You on the roster yet? And how are you doing? Welcome in, by the way.
Combination there from Lauren.
Long Quan looking for an upset here. Oh,
Rolling Thunder.
and again. That Rolling Thunder Codebreaker.
He didn't go for the cover this time.
Kicks out too. Okay, no worries. Well, if you're on the Discord, if you're not, here's the link. Then just like post up that your character's ready, and I'll get download Michinoku driver, an actual Michinoku driver.
But it also kind of looked like a Falcon Arrow.
Hey?
It also kind of looked like a Falcon Arrow, considering how she lifted him up, lifted her up and stuff. So, yeah.
Well,
it kind of. I think the game called it Michinoku driver, but at the same time, it also kind of looks like a Falcon Arrow.
Well, that's the second cheeky nanos of the night.
And that's it.
Wow. That's not a signature either.
The Cheeky Nando's getting Freya, cheeky win.
Very cheeky. Sorry, that was a good match. That was actually a really good match. I didn't expect Cheeky Nando's to get the job done, but it did.
A very solid match between Freya and Lauren. That's a brutal super kick.
We've had a few people that have gone Bray Wyatt over the past couple of years. Well, I'm trying to think if there's actually anyone active that's Bray Wyatt-esque.
Caden Wyatt.
Caden Wyatt, yeah, Caden Wyatt. He doesn't look like a spooky character though, but he's got the entrance.
Yeah, and literally the last name Wyatt.
Yeah. Has to be said, I don't think he's quite as egregious as, say, the Finn Balor's that we've had over the years.
Oh, absolutely not.
Well, that was a great win for Freya. The hot streak continues. Question is, can she translate that into tournament success in the ECS tournament? Okay, 2 matches to go. Got McGill versus Arlick. And Hounds of Havoc versus Red Spade for the tag championships.
We'll see if Matteo can win his first main roster title that it comes without any controversy. Because that first win was definitely controversial.
Yeah. How did that happen again?
Because it was a triple threat Iron Man tables or something. Iron Man tables. And Matteo put Tom Dogs through the table. Match ended. And there was still like 4 or 5 minutes left in the match.
Thanks to 2K being bugged. Well, here comes McGill, the current
this match
unsanctioned
is for
champion.
this match is for the 24/7, 48/7, 7-Eleven, I-95 South, Lexington, Kentucky European Television Championship.
I think you're forgetting that we've got that as HUD effects.
24/7.
I know you have as HUD effects. I was just saying.
Let's play it now.
It's quicker. Yeah, it's quicker for me. Oh.
And now,
Oh, because you put it, because you set it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quicker for me to just say it than to do the HUD effect.
Yeah. As you've got that memorized.
Yeah.
But
you will never pick.
I don't know, like Marcus is definitely a dark themed character. I don't know if it's necessarily like, you know, spooky wooky. But, you know, definitely a dark themed character.
You do change a lot of stuff about a lot. So it's hard to really say what your character is.
True. I will not deny that. Here comes Arlick. This is actually sort of a bit of a back and forth between McGill and Arlick over the past year or so. Arlick obviously eliminated McGill very early on in the World Cup tournament in year 1.
And McGill has Baron Corbin's theme.
Yeah, Baron Corbin's theme, which is going to be removed next year, I believe.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, unless Baron Corbin ends up returning to WWE at some point soon, right now.
I think both the tag titles are great at the moment. I wouldn't like to pick a favourite in SDCW though. We kind of use the World Tag Team Championships for the template. So there is that. But I wouldn't necessarily say that's because I prefer them.
McGill's theme is being removed from those next year because Baron Corbin is not going to be in the game.
So I'm going to have to find a new entrance theme. Or revert back to a gold medalist, one of the two. We're going to see what themes are available. I've got a couple in mind for next year, which I might use.
I'm going to have to find one for Jess. I mean, technically, I guess, in a way, I've already found one. Because of the fact that I had to change her victory music at one point. Because the game didn't allow me to set Judgment Day's theme as her victory music. So I guess technically I've already found one. But say if someone ends up using that theme, then I'm not going to use it.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. There might be a sort of case where you find another theme, you know.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Starts off with hip toss. McGill is currently #1 contender for Arlick's Twitch TV Championship. Arlick is currently down in his luck, so McGill might be in with a chance of getting his first mid-card title. He's a former world champion and former tag team champion, and trios, I believe.
Yeah, so he'd become a Triple Crown winner if he is to win the Twitch Championship.
Yep.
He'd be joining his distinction buddy Odin with that distinction.
Yep.
Pun intended, yes.
Oh.
Will we see the flurry?
No.
No.
Damn it.
But perhaps he was going for it.
I did actually earlier, because I was like, doing movesets yesterday, and I've been testing things out and stuff. I did actually remember that McGill's got a forgotten flurry. Like, when he kicks them in the spine when they're on the floor. Like, he lifts them up, rolls them onto their side, and then boots them in the back.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, he can flurry that. So he just keeps rolling them onto their side and booting them. Didn't quite get all of that.
Got enough to take him down, but yeah.
Which ones? I don't want to say. Because if I say, then someone else might go, oh, I might like that. And right now, I know that no one's using them across 2 E-Feds. Not the time to taunt there, McGill.
I would have laughed if Alec got out of the corner, just ran at you and kicked him in the face.
Yep, that would have been funny. Not gonna lie, I probably would have laughed my head off. Oh, McGill, combination of clotheslines.
It would have been the sort of sequence that would have brought back memories of McGill the Jobber.
That's never going away.
Oh, never.
Well, McGill would have come back maneuver, but Harlick regaining control.
Panic on the vice.
Yep.
Yeah, but McGill able to escape. Yep, didn't get that.
Jeez. So this is why I keep testing. This is the thing that keeps happening. McGill will have some really good matches, and every now and again his AI right now gets obsessed with trying to take him to the corner, and I don't know, I don't think I'll remove it, but what I might do is I might change it so that it avoids the early match, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then that way at least the damage would have been done and he won't be trying to do it before they can actually get dragged.
Mm-hmm.
But there's other matches where it literally does not affect him at all. And if anything, it's very successful.
I'm really happy with that match we had in FTU. That was the first week of year 15. That was a really good match with the chain wrestling and all that.
It was a great build. There was a great build to the match. Yeah. All the light moves and that at the start, and the chain wrestling, and then the bigger moves started coming out, and it's pretty much exactly how I want a McGill match to go. Jeez.
Yeah, that's how I want that Storm match to be as well. So seeing it play out, it's just like, oh my god, that's exactly what I wanted. And it works.
GTS. This is not looking good for McGill.
Oh, he's setting up for another one. Or is he? Because that's just a wake-up taunt. No, he's not.
Well, he gets that springboard clothesline that time. Didn't go all of it earlier on in the match.
I wish you could set wake-up taunts to be before finishers, because that would have been perfect for another go to sleep.
Yeah. Oh!
Oh, small.
Roll up.
Oh my god. Who wins off this? No.
It's the one.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, Destino.
Yep.
Okay.
Bit acrobatic from McGill, I know, but I ain't keeping that because he won his first title using that move.
Did he?
Yep, tag titles.
That's how the match ended. I remember you used the. I remember you used the feet on the rope.
Yeah,
I
he
do not remember it was
2-4. Oh, he went for the distinction knee, didn't get it. 2 forearms to the back, then Destino, then he did the pin with the feet on the ropes and got the win.
Okay.
Arlick.
Nope. Arlick, because Arlick.exe has stopped working. It's back up and running again now. Shin breaker.
That better not end it.
Like when he went for the pin, it was like just shaking my head, just like if it.
No,
if it ends it.
please no. Nice suplex.
You do see that very often.
Oh, that's a new reversal.
It's not. I've seen that before.
Oh, I haven't. Oh, I don't remember. Anyway, it's jury. McGill's struggling to get any kind of offense in right now, which is starting to bug me.
Arlick calling for the go to sleep. Of course, not doing it. Crossbody.
Come on.
Will McGill take a page out of Jessica Storm's playbook? No, as McGill kicked out.
Come on. This is just so annoying because when he has a really good match, they're really good, and then like other matches he just decides to, oh, I'm going to drag him there, I'm going to drag him there, and then they just elbow, and then it's just constant offense. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I need to figure something out.
Could he be thinking the knee?
Apparently not.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Oh my
Go to
god!
sleep.
It's over. It's over.
Yeah, that's it.
Fuck's
GTS.
sake.
And the referee, I think, might be back in.
Somehow McGill kicks out.
The best for here. The best for here signs up for the kick out.
Arlick's going for a lot of slingshot moves.
Yeah. Specifically that one.
Yeah.
And it's not always working.
Uh-oh. Arlick's fired up. Arlick's fired up. It's over. If this hits, it's done. Fuck's sake.
Yeah, that's good.
Center of the ring. I'm really disappointed with that match for McGill. Like, it's not a bad match. Arlick got a good win there, but I'm disappointed with McGill's performance.
Yeah, we all have like those performances. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, like, yo, I'm not fucking angry or pissed off. I'm just like, oh man, that was a bad match for McGill, but Arlick for a well-deserved win there. GG gets another win like that, and his fortunes will turn right around if they haven't already. That is.
I mean, yeah,
But yeah.
there's a chance he won a tough match. I don't know.
Back to the drawing board for McGill.
It did take a lot to defeat McGill, though.
It does. It's just basically like because I've spent so much time on the AI logic because I feel like it could and it does create much more interesting matches. I'm still yet to perfect it, basically.
Perhaps it's just against certain people, it didn't work as well.
Maybe. I mean, like I say, I've tested against a few people, and like I say, like most of the matches will be incredible, but then every now and again he gets a match like this where he keeps trying to drag him to the corner, but he's doing it too early. So, you know, they just get the back elbows in, and then they get another like flurry of offense in, and then McGill will finally get a reversal, do a move, try and drag him to the corner again, and then they'll, you know, elbow him off again, rinse, repeat, and that's the early stages of the match. And then by the time McGill starts getting any kind of offense in, if he does, it's kind of too late. So, like I say, I'm probably going to go into the AI logic again tomorrow, and I'm just going to shift it to be avoid early match for a lot of those moves, if not all of them. That way he'll stop trying to drag him to the corner at the very start of the match, or go back to like doing it as much as anyone else would, and that should fix the problem. Hopefully, touch wood. And I think that's the final step, and I think that will actually get McGill to where I sort of want him to be. If not, I've just done way too much, and I need to start removing logic changes. Not all of them, but some of them.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's just a thing where if you add too much logic, 2K just can't handle it.
Well,
I mean, how much logic can 2K really handle? They're illogical themselves.
Well, I mean, with all my experimentation with it, which is a lot, it all works very well, but obviously there's that whole factor of, like, if you set something up badly, it's just going to work out badly for you.
Yeah.
Because there has been changes where I've gone, oh, that's really fucked things up. And then I you know, make another change, it's like, that's really good. But yeah, like, there's, like, a lot of moves, like, because obviously one of the things that 2K doesn't do very well is moves in the corner. Or stun against the ropes. And I've added things for that. If you know what I mean. So rather than doing like the, I'm just going to wrench their arm in the corner, he actually does a move in the corner.
Yeah.
And it works, but like I say, with those ones, I haven't set a timing to it. And like, I think if I do that, then yeah, he will probably drag people to the corner more than most people. But at least it won't be at the very start of the match.
I just realized, Orlick's a new 24/7 champ now.
Yeah. Got the pin.
Yeah.
That's right.
Here we go, the World Tag Team title is on the line. Red Space taking on the Hounds of Havoc. It would just be typical after so many times of me going for the tag team titles, as if the Hounds of Havoc team that ends up winning the tag titles is not me.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is for
Boom.
the World Tag Team Championship.
Someone quick, try and get the 24/7 belt.
At a combined weight of 400.
Someone just rolled the ball whilst he's celebrating. 1, 2, 3.
Well, this match is happening because Tom Dog's got a jackpot on Test Your Luck. Chose to go for the tag team titles.
Ironic that he got the jackpot and is facing Gambit.
Yep.
Considering Gambit got the old card thing.
Predictions are up. Five minutes on the clock, guys. This would be a huge turnaround in fortunes if Hounds of Havoc get the win here. Tom Dogs has been on a bit of a loss streak, though he's had some incredible matches. He hasn't come out on top during those matches, so... Oh, wow, the distance on that.
Yeah, and Tom Doug, that was only the second move of the match. Where's the psychology? Everyone's just going super indie, apparently.
Yep. Bad cheeky Nando's and all sorts. I'll tell you what, it's quite funny watching Freya's matches, because like that, she's gone on 50-50. I haven't done much of her logic, but it's like 50-50 on whether she's going to do 800 super kicks or like 2.
Yeah.
She's got so many super kicks. Wow! Oh!
That was kind of a cool sequence. Rolling hills, and Dan was just like, no. And then I was like, okay, that hurt. I gotta tag out.
Rolling hills and into a cheap shot from the former world champion Gambit there.
Well, Matthew's now tagged in. Matthew is on a, well, now a pretty good hot streak just now.
Yeah. Especially after that successful call out on Elevate earlier on tonight.
Yeah.
Wolf tagging out. I do wonder, I haven't like really looked, but I do wonder if anyone else has actually played with the AI logic other than me.
Well, I mean, I've done stuff with the AI logic, but yeah.
I'm assuming only on like Brett and Jess.
Well, Kraft's got like AI logic done to him as well, because like, yeah, Kraft and I went through his moveset and did some tweaking with the AI logic. So, yeah.
I might throw up a poll about it. I really do want to see if people have been playing with it or not, because yeah, I put a lot of effort into it. Not being funny, it'll be interesting because, like, you know, coming like 2K26, and I'm not only just having to write the moves, but I'm having to write the logic for the moves as well. If I get something that's successful with it.
Luckily for me, like the screenshot covers that as well.
Yeah.
Actually, wait, no. Well, it does, but I need to take more screenshots.
Oof.
Yeah, you're totally going to get Wolf there with that shot. What was going on there? Like, I'm not 100% sure what was happening. Someone in the crowd just said they submit. Tag the Gambit. Flatliner from Gambit.
Poll is up. If you have, like, please go on, say if you have or haven't changed your AI logic. I'll be really interested to see, to be honest. Because right now, my choice is, like I say, I already said that, changing certain things to avoid early match. The other thing is, like, if that doesn't really help, then it will be... Jeez. It will be scaling back on the logic. It's just that there's a bunch of moves that, like, you know, you wouldn't normally see that I want to, you know, make happen. I like, it's not even like I want it to cause me to win more matches. It's more I want McGill matches to feel a certain way.
Yeah.
if you know what I mean. Like, for there to be things that he does that you expect him to do. Because like, most wrestlers have those things, you expect them to do certain things. So that's what I've sort of gone for. But like I say, in doing that, I've clearly made a mistake. Like, the idea is not to like, it's not trying to make him win matches or more matches. It's trying to make him, like I say, operate a certain way and like go for certain spots that people will then expect to see, to give it a certain feel for the matches, without, you know, causing him to lose more matches, which is what I feel is happening at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily talking about the AI logic in the superstar creation menu. I'm talking about the moveset creation menu. So like when you're changing your moves, you can hit R1 and change like how often they'll go for the move, if they'll only do it once in a match, or like, for example, if they'll do multiple in a row. So like, for example, McGill might like kick you in the spine whilst you're down up to three times in a row. Like when he drags you from one end of the ring to one corner of the ring to the other and slams you into the corner, he can do that up to 3 times as well. So it's like things like that. Hey Shadow, how's it going?
Oh, Shadow.
Because he. What do you mean? I mean, Wolf didn't win it, did he?
He did.
He did. Okay, that's just me making a mistake. That is my bad.
We had 2 new Elevate champs today.
Yeah, see, that's just me like not expecting that. Fixed. Red Spade really on top of things right now, but Matteo flying out of the corner.
Yeah, really finding out of the corner. Oh, Gambit only got hit with this before when he was a legal competitor. DDT on the hardest part of the ring.
I mean,
and Gambit didn't even feel it.
I'll say this, McGill has dropped below 80 in the past year. So that was in Jesus.
That was in Jesus.
Matteo somehow managing to come out on top there. He's so close to that going a completely different direction. Wolf breaking up pin.
I'm surprised that Wolf didn't punch Matteo when he was in the corner.
Yeah, same. But what I was going to say is in FTU, so McGill right now, he's had the Intercontinental title over there. Oh, pin.
The referee taking a dodge. Oh, just so she could try slap Matteo. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, he's had the Intercontinental Championship since the end of 2K23. Carried it
Royal
through.
Rumble year 13.
Yeah, carried it through.
427 days as of right now.
He's carried it through 2K24 and he's entered 2K25 with that title. In 2K24 though, there was a time when he was below 80. He went into the 70s.
Yeah.
I think it happened more than once. He went on massive loss streaks, but he managed to put it back right before the pay-per-view. This happened at least twice, and like, you know, get himself back to like at least 85 or like 86, 87, and then still managed to defend at the pay-per-view. So, or the PLE. So even though you're down to 81, doesn't mean you're down and out. You just, like, the best way to deal with that is to have as many matches as possible, and I do mean as many as possible. If you can get a match, get a match, because like
you know, each time you have you're only going to get out of that if you win matches. You aren't going to win matches if you're not having them. So you got to try and go through as many losses as you can, as quickly as you can, until you start getting those wins again. That's what I did at least, and it worked for me.
Yeah.
I was losing, like, I'd literally defend. Oh, resurgence. I'd literally defend, then I'd lose like 3 or 4 matches in a row, and then I'd end up like winning like 3 matches in a row, getting back to 86 and then defending. It was a whole thing.
Yeah. And who knows, that could be a case this time as well, as you did. Well, not going to like 80s or something, because there's with a stat right as well. There's no way you're going to be at 80.
No.
Actually, unless there's some sort of promo or something, I guess, because the promos can be vicious.
Yeah. That is a concern this year. That is a concern. No,
yeah.
Because like in FTU, whenever you get #1 contendership or you're in like you've got a title, you're always in a rivalry. So you're always going to have promos. You're always going to have rivalry actions, like no matter what.
Yeah, and like the first time that we realized about promos being very harsh, Matteo, well, Flashbang was cutting a promo and called out Matteo, who didn't respond. He got up to a 2 times cold streak because of it.
Because he didn't respond.
Yeah.
That's crazy. If anything, that should be a nothing. Oh,
I don't know what Sal Wolf was doing, but okay.
Oh, Mateo just sprinted into a diving forearm off the springboard. That was a nasty hit.
That looked like a big move. I don't know what move of Matteo starts like that. And I don't think he has move thief. Actual close drop kick, nope.
Wow.
Oh, nice sweep.
Pop-up powerbomb floats through. Leg hook, Tom Dogs, quick to break up the pin.
Oh, crossface. Oh, no. Matteo countered. Yeah, really solid match here for the tag team titles.
Definitely. Not as jinxy or whatever, but I do feel like this is the year where McGill loses the Intercontinental Championship. I have that feeling. There's so many changes to the game. That
Yeah, and it's going like, especially this first defense you're gonna have against Gambit, where Gambit is also in the veteran. Well, I say also he's in the Hall of Fame tier, but like he's also at 88 overall.
Yeah.
As a base overall for him.
Hey, Bewley.
You just had a loss. Hello, Bully. You just had a loss. Gambit, I don't think has another match yet. I don't think he was on the first week back, other than the cutscene. So like, the Gambit could be a task for you to defend against.
Yeah, Gambit has this habit of putting me through paces in general anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, aside from that, it's just I feel like it's going to be harder to have long reigns.
Yeah.
Like in FTU specifically, because with the rivalries come promos. With the promos come big gains and big losses.
Yeah, like you
so,
kind of
like,
just have to. You kind of just have to hope that your guy just chooses the right stuff in the promos. Why did you go to the corner there, Matteo? Of course you're gonna get punched in the neck.
Yeah, right. How you doing, Beauty? You having a good day? But yeah, I feel like it's going to be odds. It might be easier to have a longer reign. Oh, jeez. That's how it busted open. I don't think this is going to be the Hounds of Havoc's night.
But Tom Dog's reliably breaking up that pin again. Mateo is worse for wear though, to say the least.
Yeah. Oh,
Jesus.
springboard cutter.
That
could
might do it. That might be it. That might be a successful defense for. Oh, Mateo.
That's got to be resilience. Falcon arrow.
Mate, I think it might be easier to have longer reigns in SDCW this year because being number one contender doesn't instantly put you in a rivalry right now.
Yeah. Well, if this connects, it's got to be over.
Oof.
Oh, no. Didn't connect. Oh, God, look how beat up Matthew is just now. Oh.
Oh,
he's in
legal
the
pin.
rope. Oh, my God. If he...
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
By hook or by crook, Mateo gets the win for the Hounds of Havoc. Tom Dog's jackpot actually pays off.
He stole it.
He stole it, quite literally. 2 controversial main roster title wins for Mateo in relatively quick succession.
I spoke too soon. I thought this could be the first time that Matthew has a non-controversial title win.
I think the letters you're looking for there, Shadow, is GG. Like that's not BS because there's no glitch. It's not like the game bugged out like it did with the Iron Man tables match where Mateo got the singles title from. It's not like a character broke. It's not like, you know, there's no BS there. Yes, he had his feet on the ropes, but that's part of the game. You know, like you can't like call BS if someone say gets a roll up for the win, you know. That was a great match. New tag champs, Red Spades dethroned, at least for now. Who knows? They might get a rematch or get number one contendership soon.
My God, Matty was so beat up here. Jesus.
Yeah, he took a battering. It's like he took all the hits for Tom Dogs and won the match.
Yeah. And before the match started, I did say it would be typical if after so long of me trying to go for the tag titles, if the Hounds of Havoc, the way the Hounds of Havoc win the titles is by me not being in the match.
Well, that means that the Hounds of Havoc are going to have to defend against the Wicked Men, which is obviously Caden Wyatt and Archie, the Executioner. So it's going to be a tough defense to start them off with, but it's logged in now. They are tag champs. Doesn't matter how long the reign lasts. They're in the history books.
Well, before the match he was at 80. Before the match he was at 87 overall. Now,
yeah,
we'll see.
Let me just sort this out.
Because he was supercharged, got onto a hot streak because of the rivalry match win. Now he's on a win streak as well after the tag title win. This was Matteo's best week in SDCW in a long time.
Yes, in a very long time. Let's not forget that last year Mateo had quite literally the worst year that I've seen for anyone in any event.
Yeah.
He had quite literally the longest loss streak I've ever seen. It lasted nearly the whole year. It was only right at the end of the year where he managed to win a Rumble out of nowhere, which shocked everyone.
The thing is, he didn't actually break the in-game loss streak. He won a few matches at the end, but not win.
Yeah.
It was win, loss. There's that sort of thing.
Yeah, he never got back up to 85. I know that much.
Yeah.
Alright, I've got some just doing some housework here.
The last time that I remember a loss streak as bad as Matthews was in SDCW last year was when Amaya in year 12 in FTU was at like 72 overall. she had the Matteo run of losing a lot. And then how Maya actually got out of it was by winning a bunch of matches in a world title rivalry.
Yeah.
And then she won the title and ended up main eventing WrestleMania that year.
Right,
So, like-
so BBS gets the win over Demolition. Dom gets the win over Elijah Jones. Elijah's fortunes are not turning around just yet. Psycho Stacy gets a win back over Tessa Malice. Brooks beats Brett Storm in the best match of his career so far. Riley Frost beats Odin in the tournament. Ali Katz gets the win over Julia Frost. Freya beats #1 contender Lauren Kwan. Arlick gets the win over McGill. So it's been a great day for champions up until the World Tag Team Championship match, which the Hound of Havoc walk away with the titles in via controversial means.
Well, it was a great day for the singles champs because both tag matches and the tag champs heading into the match losing.
Right, so I
In
know that
controversial ways.
HP was asking about Tessa. Tessa's on 88.
Oh, that's
No
for the power
status
rankings.
effects, power ranking.
That's for the power
Damn.
rankings.
Okay.
So that is very susceptible to being changed.
Yes.
Who knows
That
what
is
the hell the
true.
game.
Saskia's still on 90.
And that's mainly because of power rankings.
Riley's on 89. McGill's down to an 86. Sad.
88.
88. It's gone up.
So, yeah, so that's all, so the win streak is now there, and he's getting to 88 now. Yeah, Jess needs to win her next match because she's at 84. Just got a win, so she needs to win her next match.
Oh, Elijah's down to 74.
Yeah,
Dom's up to 87. We're at that point though now where we're starting to get some, ups and downs. Jeez.
Oh, wow.
Lee Johnson.
I need to win my next match. But off on the loss streak.
Tom Dogs needs
Tom
another
Dogs-
win.
Yeah. Tom Dogs vs. Bully would be a good match for next week then. Unless the next week, unless the next show is a pay-per-view, I guess. Because it's all okay. Yeah, Bully versus Tom Dogs would be good for next week.
I will have a look, Marcus, in a moment. Right, so hold on, let's look at Tessa real quick. 85, because she's done the power rankings. Yeah, I figured that might happen. Oh yeah, well, I don't know if I can look at the news now, because I just skipped forward, didn't I? I don't think anyone would have got injured from that week, though. Odin's on 83. Jesus, have we ever seen Odin on an 83? Has that ever happened? That's crazy. He's always been very successful.
Yeah, only in SDCW.
Yeah.
Wow, Matthew's at 90.
Jeez. So it's on a roll.
The power rankings, win streak, hot streak, supercharge. Wait, where's the supercharge? Or is that,
It's
or
the
is one of them
supercharge what they called a
that's
bucket now.
Okay.
They've just changed the name of it for some reason.
Okay.
I don't know why. So yeah,
Yeah.
Marcus on 84. Oh, impressionable. Doubling the rate of their bold/cowardly personality trait. Right. Right, anyway, that is the end of the stream. I'm going to make it back up in the save, and then we'll find something to raid. But guys, thank you for watching. I have some logic tweaks to do for McGill. I'll be getting on that tomorrow. It's literally about, I don't know, probably like 4 or 5 moves, which is a lot of moves to be fair. That I might need to change the logic on, and it's literally just when people do things in the match. You know what, just to stop confusion, because those are the same. I'm going to copy it over again.
Unsure what you mean by the last bit there, Shadow.
Yeah, I'll notice that myself.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm raiding Stanley. He's playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, a game that I have played on stream to completion. Not sure how long he's going to be on for. It's either that or Devin. You know what? Devin raided us, so we'll raid him.
Yeah.
Oh no, it says that he's offline. What the fuck?
Oh.
I'm just so confused.
Like, did he just go offline?
I don't know. It seems like the raid menu has not updated itself because it says Stanley is offline as well. Now they've both disappeared. Okay. Just scroll through the list real quick.
I know Tom Dog's live.
Tom Dog's always live when we're finishing.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's almost strategic.
Sparks is someone.
Yeah, he's playing that
Using
as well,
right part.
so...
Well, Zero Messiah we haven't raided in a long time. He's playing Doom the Dark Ages, so I'm sure, I know that's a brand new game, some people might want to see that. So yeah, I'm going to hit him with a raid. But yeah guys, thank you for watching, you guys have been awesome. And we'll see you soon.
I'm here to chew bubblegum and kick ass.
I'm all out of bubblegum.
And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Right, we'll probably see you on Sunday for hopefully GM mode if everything works well, touch wood. Fingers crossed and all that.
I'm on internet.
Yeah. Come on internet. But yeah, you guys have a good one. We'll see you soon. Bye bye. Thank you for watching.
Bye.